When it comes to a coyote, it's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. That's West End Sales, located at 110 North Highway 18 in Vail.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat. Now through November 15th, get up to $1,500 in instant rebates with the purchase of qualifying American Standard equipment from Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby. But that's not all. Get 0% financing up to 72 months. Come in or call for all the details. 704-484-0025. Again, up to $1,500 in instant rebates on qualifying American Standard equipment and special 0% financing for up to 72 months. Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Don't miss the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports on Indian Walk in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $2,500 in customer cash. But that's not all. The Polaris factory authorized clearance is underway with 3.99% APR and rebates of up to $3,500. And see the line of reconditioned golf carts too at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Yeah! Your sports leader, Here's a great deal on Traeger grills from Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain. Now for a limited time, save up to $100 on select grills, including for the first time ever, the Wi-Fi enabled Pro Series grill from Traeger. Plus take advantage of smoking steels on pellets, sauces, rubs, liners, and other accessories. But don't wait, deals like these don't come around every day. Again, save up to $100 on select Traeger grills at Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue, Kings Mountain. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 miles from the Shelby city limits. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and follow the signs. Putnam prices are low on everything for everybody. Call them at 704-484-9395. It's in the phone book. Or try them at PutnamDistributors.com. The kickoff sales event is underway at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com. They're rounding up the savings this month at the Roundup store in Shelby. Come on in and check it out. And now you can rent to own your new storage building from the Roundup store. Plus, see the line of all-wood kitchen cabinets, doors, countertops, gazebos, roofing, shingles, masonite siding, doghouses, floor covering, all-wood bathroom vanities, and more. Even chicken coops. The Roundup Store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday till noon on Saturday. Online at roundupshelby.com. Check out the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday specials from Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesdays, it's the Alaskan Whitefish with all the trimmings for just $6.99. On Wednesdays, it's Low Country Broil with all the trimmings for $9.99. And on Thursday, it's an 8-ounce hamburger steak with peppers, onions, or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, and hush puppies for only $6.99. Specials good from 4 to 8 p.m. at Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Kings Mountain. At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. If you've ever been in a tight spot and needed a tow, it would have been nice to have the number for Crown Automotive Group in Kings Mountain. With 24-hour towing service, they can have you back on the road. And don't worry about that fender bender. Crown Automotive can straighten it out in no time at all. Just call Crown Automotive Group at 704-739-3363. And be sure to check out their line of nice pre-owned vehicles. You too can become one of their happy customers. So write the number down, 704-739-3363. You never know when you may need a tow. Crown Automotive Group, 5124 East Dixon Boulevard between Shelby and Kings Mountain. Bridges True Value Hardware is a family-owned and operated business conveniently located in downtown Kings Mountain. They remain as focused today on satisfying the needs of their customers as their founding fathers were in the 1880s. Of course, the products they carry have changed over the years, but not their interest in providing quality at a fair price. And no project is too small for their well-trained staff with nearly 200 years of cumulative experience meeting customers and solving problems. If you're tired of the box store experience, give them a try. Bridges Hardware, 301 West King Street, Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-5461.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in tonight for our matchup that we'll have for you. 3A playoff football for you here in the state of North Carolina. We're coming to you live from Statesville, North Carolina. Juwan Wilson is with me. I'm Hunter Yancey, and we've got a matchup for you. The Kings Mountain Mountaineers coming in here to face the Statesville Greyhounds. Juwan, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good myself. I would turn the crowd mic up, but this is very loud out here. Everybody that's partying with us, pour some sugar on me. I don't know about that right now, but everybody's hoping that Kings Mountain can pour some sugar on this football field tonight and come out here with a victory. It's a big matchup, if I'm not mistaken. This is, of course, the 10 seed in Kings Mountain, but Statesville, the 2 seed in the 3A playoffs. Juwan, it's a beautiful night for football. It's not too cold. I remember I was here last year. I was talking to you about it earlier. I was here last year for this matchup between the two, and it was sleeting out here. Sleeting. Luckily, we were inside. That's not the case this year, folks. But it is definitely not as cold as it could be. Definitely not as cold as it could be. And it is really a clear night. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they were saying the possibility for rain was in the air, but I think that percentages just kept going down and down.
Yeah.
So we're out here in Statesville. Juwan, you want to tell us a little bit about what happened last week with Kings Mountain?
Well, my personal opinion, I think the Mountaineers had the other team greatly overmatched. All year you've been seeing teams double Kobe. He's seen a lot of single coverage last week, and they definitely took advantage of it. Both running backs for Kings Mountain had a great game.
Yeah.
Just a lot of high power going on with the offense last week. Great plays by the defense, and I would expect to see the same thing tonight.
Yeah, I think we're both expecting to see the same tonight, but I also don't want to overlook Statesville. Nabanye Moore, the junior quarterback for them, 6'3", 205. You want to talk about a playmaker. I remember seeing him last year as a sophomore and said, this gentleman's got another few years to develop. He's really special, so we'll be watching for him tonight. We've got about 18 minutes before opening kick, so we're going to keep on rocking out here. Again, you are listening to the Bridges Hardware Stadium pregame show. Also want to say a big thank you to our title sponsor, Brinkley Financial Group. I know a lot of you tonight are probably wondering, hey, where's the video? Are we going to be able to see the field tonight? Unfortunately, we're only going to be able to do the scoreboard, so we'll have it up here during our broadcast. Somebody has already claimed the rights to tonight's video, so we are not going to be able to video tonight's game except for putting the camera on the scoreboard. That would be the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. So there's some things we need to go over. We need a Barrett's floor covering, players to watch. That'll be something that we'll do right now for Kings Mountain and Statesville. We'll just do both of them because I think both of these teams have got enough, ball players on the field that are going to be must watch.
Absolutely. Statesville definitely looks like they have a lot of athletes out there on their team.
Yeah.
My player to watch tonight is going to be Kobe Pesor, as usual. 6'2", wide receiver, 175 pounds.
Right.
Burns it up, had a great year last year, had a great year this year. Not as good as last year, but definitely a byproduct of him being double teamed all year.
Yeah.
But I definitely look for him. If there's not going to be any double coverage on him tonight, I definitely look for him to have a breakout game.
Yeah, I think Kobe Pesau is going to be definitely one to watch. You want to give one for Statesville as well? We might not know much about Statesville, but we can look over the roster and at least give you somebody to watch.
Yes, sir. I'm going to go with the quarterback. You gave me a little info on him.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, right before the game, I was at the front gate, and I seen him come running past me, and I just looked at him. I said, he looks like an athlete.
Absolutely.
And come to find out, it was the same guy you was telling me about.
Yeah.
So he'll be my player to watch, too.
Yeah.
Number 2,
I think that's Nabanye Moore.
Nabanye, excuse us to his parents if we're not pronounce his name right.
All right, I agree with that. For me, my player to watch tonight for Kings Mountain is going to be their quarterback. I think Ethan Reed's going to play a big part in this game, especially with trying to get the ball to Kobe Pesauer.
Yeah.
But there are other weapons on this offense as well, especially at the receiving corps. So I look to see Ethan Reed put the ball out on, spread it around the yard. Hopefully, you can't get so focused on one receiver, especially if Statesville picks up on him early. And then for Statesville, I'm not sure if he's the starting running back, but he is listed as a senior running back. I'm going to go with Kalen Imes. Kalen Imes, 5'10", 170 pounds. So I'm going to go with Kalen Imes as number 5. That'll be my player to watch for Statesville. So those are our players to watch, but those are brought to you by Barrett's Floor Covering. 150 Dixon School Road, Kings Mountain, North Carolina, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. And with that, we are getting ready to go to a commercial break as we get ready to see the presenting of colors here. We will be back after these messages on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time, 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. Dellinger's Jewel Shop, located at 112 West Mountain Street in Kings Mountain, is a fourth-generation family-owned business. Dellinger's offers quality diamonds and gold and silver jewelry, and they offer a sale or sell price every day. Need a gift? Dellinger's Jewel Shop has great gift items and free gift wrapping, or let them help you with custom jewelry, jewelry repairs, and minor watch repairs. If you're looking for that special engagement ring, Dellinger's Jewel Shop is the place to go. Engagements are their specialty, and they have better diamonds at a better price. Dellinger's Jewel Shop, 112 West Mountain Street in Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-8031. The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing. Here's your card. What was that? It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee. You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union. She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
And we're back here with our broadcast. Just got finished with the national anthem. Got about just under 12 minutes to go before opening kick. Kings Mountain, Statesville. It's going to be a great game. I remember last year's game, even though it was, sleet, everybody tried to keep it on the ground a little bit more. It was still a very good game. Okay. Fun fact, I don't know if I mentioned it when I said I was here last year. Half of the stadium lights went out. Yeah. So we were playing, I think the right part of the field in darkness. The rest of it was in the lights. But we had to get it done. We had to get the game, and we were already so far in. Had to claim a winner. Kings Mountain did, in fact, win this matchup last year. I cannot remember if Kings Mountain was a high. No, they weren't. They came here. So the seeding was still higher for Statesville. Okay. But I don't think Statesville last year was quite the 2 seed. But this is still going to be a difficult 10 seed for Statesville to match up with, as we can hear the fire trucks going on past right now. So, Juwan, we were talking about that a little bit. I don't think certain teams out here in the playoffs are prepared for Kings Mountain at their 10 seed. I think a lot of people, especially me during the year, thought Kings Mountain was probably going to lock up a 1 or the 2 seed here in the western part of the 3A playoffs, but that just wasn't the case.
No, excuse me. No, sir, it wasn't the case. I think Kings Mountain plays in one of the tougher divisions in North Carolina. Every week is a must-see game, hard-fought battle between a lot of rivalries that they have in their division also. Not quite sure if Statesville have seen this level of competition this year, but they definitely will tonight.
Definitely will tonight. And Kings Mountain brings it to you in a plethora of ways.
Yes,
we talk about the matchup between, or the connection between Ethan Reed and Kobe Paysauer. It's their first year together, and they click. It's a great relationship they have, but don't get it. Let's not think this is just a two-man show between Ethan Reed and Kobe Paysauer. The running backs, like Kalen Mack, he's out there. He's the big bowling ball that he is, man. Nobody on this Statesville defense is going to want to tackle him, especially if he gets to the second level with those DBs.
Yes, sir.
They're not going to want to see that. Another wide receiver to watch for, Quentin Davidson. He's, so there's different weapons on the field for Kings Mountain that can make them so dangerous, and I like to think it really balances out their offense.
Absolutely. Quentin Davidson has had a great year being the free man with all the double coverage on Kobe. Also had a great year is the tight end. He's been wide open. He's a very big guy.
Bryce Fisher?
Bryce Fisher, yeah, he's a big guy.
I would say
right
6'4", 220 pounds.
Yes, sir.
That is a load.
Absolutely is. They like to look for him on third downs, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. He's usually streaking down the right side.
Right.
I look for them to open it up tonight.
Yeah, I think they'll open it up as well tonight. The question is, though, will Statesville have the matchups on the outside for the likes of Kobe Paysauer? Because if they do, then I think this is going to be a lot closer of a game.
Yeah.
And the only reason we say that, though, is because obviously we haven't seen Statesville throughout the year.
Right.
They obviously have a great program. They wouldn't have been the 2 seed for anything, just because. But what I do remember from last year is this quarterback is for real for Statesville. Not only can he make plays with his arm, he's left-handed too, so that's a little bit different.
It is.
But he, like you said, you saw him walking out. He's an athlete, absolutely. He is an athlete through and through. Can put it on the ground. It was fun to watch him and Kalen Wade duel it out last year when Kalen Wade was here for Kings Mountain. Kalen Wade was dual threat as dual threat can get. So for those of you that were paying attention to Kings Mountain last year, Kings Mountain did in fact go to the semifinals of the state playoffs to lose to Charlotte Catholic. Everybody in the state of North Carolina knows who Charlotte Catholic is. So they made it to Charlotte Catholic last year. It was a hard-fought game between Kings Mountain and Catholic. Just defense was the name of the game for Catholic. I'm wondering if Statesville's defense is going to be able to do that with Kings Mountain. We know how strong Kings Mountain's offense is, but if they run into a strong defense that can kind of nullify it, then I believe Statesville's got a chance. And I'm not saying that they don't have a chance. It's a mind thing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and there's the thing as well. You got to believe that you win tonight. Both these teams, they know what they really are. I think Kings Mountain's they're a little ticked off, too.
Yeah.
They're coming into this playoffs ticked off because they believed they were going to be worthy more than a 10 seed.
Absolutely. Me watching this team all year, I thought the same thing. But they had the jumble at the top with Kings Mountain, Huss, and Chris.
Right.
One team beat the other beat the other team.
Yes.
So it was just a traffic jam at the top of their division. I will say, if Statesville has a great D, they'll have to grind it out. That's where I think Kalen Mack will come into play. Rashard Brooks has been great running the ball in his absence. Rashard Brooks, they like to get him on the outside. Mack, he's a full attack right up the middle.
Yeah, and I would not expect them to run them any differently. The bodies and their play style fits that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we've got about 6.5 minutes to go before kickoff. Captains are going out to the middle of the field, getting ready to shake hands, getting ready to play this ball game. Round 2, 3A state playoffs here in North Carolina. It's a rematch. It is a rematch. They met in the same round, if I'm not mistaken, last year. Yep, second round last year. This is the rematch. Statesville's looking to get revenge on Kings Mountain. Good thing is, though, we've got all the stadium lights on tonight, unlike last year. We have all the stadium lights on, and there's no sleet coming in. So we'll be back after these messages here on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Here's a great deal on Traeger grills from Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain. Now for a limited time, save up to $100 on select grills, including for the first time ever, the Wi-Fi enabled Pro Series grill from Traeger. Plus take advantage of smoke and steels on pellets, sauces, rubs, liners, and other accessories. But don't wait. Deals like these don't come around every day. Again, save up to $100 on select Traeger grills at Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue, Kings Mountain. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 miles from the Shelby city limits. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and follow the signs. Putnam prices are low on everything for everybody. Call them at 704-484-9395. It's in the phone book. Or try them at PutnamDistributors.com. The kickoff sales event is underway at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at S&R Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com. They're rounding up the savings this month at the Roundup store in Shelby. Come on in and check it out. And now you can rent to own your new storage building from the Roundup store. Plus, see the line of all-wood kitchen cabinets, doors, countertops, gazebos, roofing, shingles, masonite siding, doghouses, floor covering, all-wood bathroom vanities, and more. Even chicken coops. The Roundup Store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday till noon on Saturday. Online at roundupshelby.com.
And we're back here. Statesville High School, just under 3 minutes to go. Actually, they're going to go ahead and put the clock at 12 and get this first quarter started. King, I don't know who won the coin toss, but all I know is Kings Mountain will be receiving, going on from your computer screen. They will be going from left to right if you're looking on a football field. So think of your computer screen as a football field. Kings Mountain left to right. Statesville getting ready to kick off from right to left. I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited because absolutely. I know how explosive Kings Mountain is, and I'm excited just really to see how Statesville is.
Yeah.
10 seed, Kings Mountain, 2 seed, Statesville. Stay right here as we're getting ready to bring you opening kickoff. People are still piling in. Look at this. Look at this back here. The line that we see, people are coming in both sides. Man, oh man, oh man. Big kickoff. This is a little squib kick here, received by number 17 of Kings Mountain. And he's got a lot of blockers. He gets to the left side of the field. He's over to 50, to the 40, the 30.
He may go.
He may go. Oh, and they get him at the 20-yard line. Great play there. Great run after the catch. I don't see a 17. I don't have a 17 on my roster.
You know what? I think they told me a couple weeks ago. I don't quite remember.
See if I can't hear it over the...
I can.
Yeah, see if you can't get that for me, please. Yeah, I want to give the young man a lot of credit. Don't have the 17 on the rosters that we have. Juwan, you got a name? Bishop. All right, so that was Bishop.
Luke Bishop.
Luke Bishop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There we go. Okay. So
yeah, he changed jerseys about 2 games ago.
Okay, changed jersey. Yeah, he was listed here at number 13, so number 17. But this one got pulled all the way back to the 30-yard line on Kings Mountain side of the field. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was a block in the back that they got called on. So it's going to back this one all the way up to the spot of the foul. Man, that negates a huge possibility for great field position. But now Kings Mountain comes out, shotgun. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Number 21, Rashard Brooks. Looks like he gets about 4 or 5 yards on the play. Going to bring up second down.
Yeah, Rashard Brooks, they like to, even though he's a small guy, they like to run him up the middle because when he hits the hole pretty fast, puts that foot in the ground, makes the first defender miss, and he likes to do a lot of work in the middle of the field as well as
well, I could see, some of those smaller backs shifty, if they can find the right gap, hide behind the big offensive lineman in front of them, there you go.
Absolutely.
Off to the races they go. We got 2 receivers to the left, 1 lone receiver to the right. Ethan Reed still in shotgun. He's going to hand it off again, and he's got a big block on the edge. That was another gain, positive yards there by Brooks. That goes now from 2nd to 6th to look like it's going to be 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. I would definitely look for them to bring in the big guy on this play, Mr. Rakalen Mack.
Yep.
Pound it right up the middle. They also like to do this jumbo formation where they bring in the 2 starting linebackers from the defense. They put them in front of Mack. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Come in with the jumbo, and they're going to pound it right up the middle right here.
So they gave him an extra yard, 3rd and 2. Mack gets the first down, Flooring America first down on almost a 3-yard run. They're going to move the chains on that one. So far, Kings Mountain coming out, keeping the ball on the ground.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When they come up with that jumbo formation, that's almost 600 pounds of beef coming.
Yeah, that's exactly right. If I had the numbers, we could do the math, and that's exactly right, because Rakalen Mack himself is a whopping 198. So that's a big boy coming through there. And look, they stick with it. They got the jumbo package out here on a 1st and 10. And it's going to be a play action. He's looking for Pacehour. He's going deep. He's got his man beat. There's a flag thrown. Defensive back never turned around, so I don't know if it's going to be on the offense or the defense, though, because Kobe Pacehour sure was fighting with his hands, too. We'll see what the call is. But Kobe had him beat. The ball was just underthrown.
I think the quarterback should have threw it a little bit earlier. It looked like he held it a little bit before he threw it.
I think he should have thrown it earlier. I think he should have put some more mustard on it. Let's not. Look, Ethan, you've been playing with the boy all year. You know he's got the jets.
He's definitely got the
jets. He's fast, and it is going to be, in fact, on the it's going to be on Statesville, so it's going to move that one forward. This is not like professional where it's a spot of the foul player, as we would have been way down there about the 20-yard line. But there you go, testing the defense on a play action with Kobe. So we've got another shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Kobe's the lone man to the left. It's going to be a handoff up the middle, and he's made some men miss. And he gets to the 2nd level and is brought down at the 25-yard line. That, again, was Rashard Brooks, the sophomore.
Yes, can be looking a lot from him in the future. He just gets that ball, man. He makes that first cut, and he does a lot of damage in the middle for him to be such a small guy.
So it's strange to see Kings Mountain come out here and be so run-oriented early. We know how dynamic their passing game is, but I think they're trying to set the tone and the tempo right now, eat up a little bit of clock just so that they can get into the end zone.
Absolutely.
Out of the shotgun, it's going to be another handoff up the middle to Brooks, and he is eaten alive in the backfield, I think from maybe to the line of scrimmage, to bring up 2nd and 10 on the 25-yard line.
Yes, sir. I do believe they're going heavy run right now, just kind of maybe setting them up. I've been watching Kobe line up every snap. I've seen single coverage on him so far, so.
Yeah, I think this coaching staff might be feeling out how Statesville's going to play on Kobe a little bit. I see it again. Safety's kind of shadowing over towards Kobe, though. Yeah, he's double covered, but Ethan Reed looked his way, tried to get him on a little out route at the 20-yard line, a little 5-yard out. Just put it outside. I think it was a smart play, though. Cornerback was all over his back.
Yeah, he was. It seems like the quarterback sniffed that out from the very beginning. Seems like he knew the ball was going to come over their way.
As you can hear, the crowd here is really getting into it for Statesville as it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. So a long 3rd down here. It's going to be out of the shotgun. Rolling to his right is Reed. Reed's going to put it up into the back of the end zone, and it's caught. It's caught. Touchdown. Number 3, Quentin Davidson. Mr. Davidson, have yourself a 2nd round of the ball game already. Had him on the seam route going to the back corner. Ethan Reed just threw it to the back of the end zone, said, go get it, young man.
Great throw, great throw.
Here's the thing, I know there's not replay. He had to dive for it, but even still, hey, that's a touchdown for the Kings Mountain Mountaineers.
Yes, sir. He actually had double coverage over there.
He did. He had
to the back of the end zone where only he could catch it. That was a great throw, great catch.
Yeah. Field goal or extra point is up. Good. 7-0. 8 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Kings Mountain leads. We'll be back after these messages. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Now through November 15th, get up to $1,500 in instant rebates with the purchase of qualifying American Standard equipment from Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby. But that's not all. Get 0% financing up to 72 months. Come in or call for all the details. 704-484-0025. Again, up to $1,500 in instant rebates on qualifying American Standard equipment and special 0% financing for up to 72 months. Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Don't miss the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports on Indian Walk in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $2,500 in customer cash. But that's not all. The Polaris factory authorized clearance is underway with 3.99% APR and rebates of up to $3,500. And see the line of reconditioned golf carts too at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, and WCSL Cherryville Gastonia.
Back here, Statesville High School. Kings Mountain on their opening drive. Run, and ran all the way down to the 25-yard line, and then a 25-yard pass to the end zone for the touchdown by Ethan Reed to wide receiver Quentin Davidson. Now was a kickoff returned by Statesville out to the 24-yard line, their own 24-yard line. Statesville comes out here, shotgun package, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. 1 to the left in single coverage. Running back is in motion. Quarterback takes a snap. It was a design quarterback run, but he's eaten alive in the backfield by the Kings Mountain defensive line.
Absolutely. Defensive line has played great all year. Been leaving a lot of space for the linebackers to roam around and do their thing, hit the gaps. Kings Mountain has 2 great linebackers. One of them probably going to be an all-state player, Day Wilson, and also Javari Rice Wilson. Been playing great all year.
Looks like there's going to be a flag on the play, offsides on Kings Mountain. So they'll move this ball forward, bring it up to be 2nd down and 7. So we know how good Kobe Pacehour is on the offensive side of the ball. Obviously has a lot of teams looking at him. He hasn't decided anything yet, though, as he's only a junior.
Really?
Yeah, only a junior.
Okay.
Trips left now, another flag. And this one might be going against Statesville. We had a man going in motion to cause the trips left. Might have been a little bit of a jump on the offensive line. Sure enough, it's a false start, so back it up.
Back it up.
It's going to be 2nd and 12, right where we had it a second ago.
Yeah. It happens like that sometimes. I will say we've did a lot of promoting on the offense. This defense is just as good. Great secondary play, great linebacker play, great defensive line play. So I think we're going to have a good one here tonight.
Putting the ball through the air again was Nabanye Moore. That was completed to Josiah Gathings on the right-hand side of the field. He's able to get close to a first down, but not quite. Looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 2. Going to say 3rd down and 2. That's exactly what they give him.
I think I definitely look for the quarterback keeper on this play.
Yeah, he's very athletic.
Yeah.
We've seen they're not afraid to call a designed run for him. player I said to watch was Kalen Imes. He is the starting running back. He's lined up to the left in the shotgun formation. That's exactly who they're going to give it to. And he is brought down. Actually, no, he broke the tackle and fought forward for the first down and a little bit more.
Yes, sir. He looks like they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and looks like he fell forward a little bit, broke one tackle, and got the first down.
Seven minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first quarter. This is the first possession for Statesville. They like to run out of this shotgun formation. Shotgun, 2 running backs. It's going to be a handoff again to Kalen. Imes is forward for looks like a gain of 6. Should bring up second down and 4. That's always the key for an offense. As long as you keep it to short and manageable when you get to the second and third downs, you're on pace for a very successful drive. That's exactly what it's looking like right now. Absolutely. 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the top of the screen. Shotgun formation again for more running backs on his left and right. Takes the snap, is dropping back to pass, looking to his right. He's going to go on the one-on-one coverage. Almost a one-handed catch by number 14, Josiah Gathings. It was out there, got his hand on it.
That would have been a great, awesome Odell Beckham-like catch if he would have brought that.
I agree. I wish we could. I know, it was close. It was very close. I wish we could have gotten that one on video.
Oh, wow,
he had one-on-one coverage on Gathings. Moore looked his way, went for it. We'll see if he goes back to him as he's got one-on-one coverage again.
Yes, sir. Just from us watching this opening drive, looks like they like to put Gathings, number 14, over there by himself. I guess it's safe to say he's probably the best receiver on the team.
He slips. Man, that's unfortunate. That really puts a stop in a good drive. Wide receiver was breaking down into his route. Looked like he was going to run a little dig play, but he loses his footing. The ball sails past, and that's going to put a stop to Statesville drive. 4th and 4, going to bring the punt team on the field.
Yeah, very unfortunate for the Greyhounds. It looks like they do have some power on offense. Just stalled out this time.
Got an update for you, though, on the defensive side of the ball. Damian Wilson was offered by West Virginia this week.
Wow. Wow, which is awesome considering he's only a junior as well.
Yeah. So Kings Mountain knows a little thing about talent. They have it all over the board. Punt was kicked, touched by number 20, Chance Cannon. He drops down on it on the 29-yard line in Kings Mountain territory. So that's where Kings Mountain will take over on their second drive of the game. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 7-0 is the lead for Kings Mountain. Kings Mountain in their first possession loved to keep the ball on the ground. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could see them putting the ball on the ground a little bit more. Starting off with a play action, going over the top and just missed the streaking receiver, number 19, Belton Presley.
Man.
No, I'm sorry. Is that 17?
That might have been.
That's 17. That was Luke Bishop then.
Luke Bishop.
Yeah, Luke Bishop.
Luke Bishop, the other slot receiver, Quentin Davidson, had great years this year. Looks like he just overthrew him, but he was definitely streaking right down the middle. If he connects with that, that's definitely 6.
Looks like Kings Mountain's going to come out here and be a little bit more aggressive on this drive, especially starting out with the first play action.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see a lot of teams, though, at the next level do that, though. I've seen the sabermetrics on it. You're a whole lot more successful throwing the ball on first and second down now than running it.
Yeah.
It's going to be a handoff on second down to where Kalen Mack. The bowling ball keeps moving.
Big boy still
and he's got about 15, maybe 18 yards. He's definitely got the first down and more. Going to be brought down at the 48-yard line, creeping up to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, sometimes it's definitely hard to go on Mac. It's hard to go low on Mac.
Oh, yes.
He's got tree trunks for thighs. You try to go low on him, sometimes he'll just run right through you.
Kalen Mack, the senior running back.
I also feel like Brooks has still been getting a start. He's been starting all year, even with Mack being hurt. But when Mack comes in, usually on the second drive of the game, he just brings in the energy.
This is another handoff to Raquelin Mack. He gets forward, looks like for maybe 7. Going to bring up 2nd down and 3. Yeah. So Kings Mountain, I mean, they tested him early right there, just barely missed the streaking Bishop. But it looks like they're back onto the original game plan. It's keeping the ball on the ground, clock control.
Absolutely. I think they're definitely keeping them honest with the pass, spreading them out, and then it's leaving big gaps going right up the middle.
Shotgun formation. It's going to be a designed run for Ethan Reed, and he at least gets hit at the line of scrimmage but falls forward. So it looks like a gain of 2. They said it was 2nd and 4. They gave him a gain of 2. I think it's going to be now 3rd and 1. And I think they're going to bring in the big package and just hand the ball off to Mack. And this is what I'm thinking Kings Mountain is doing by keeping the ball on the ground so much. It shows you how much respect Kings Mountain has for this offense of Statesville. They said, hey, man, the best way to beat this offense is to keep them off the field.
Absolutely, and I think that'll be a pretty good game plan for the Mountaineers tonight as well.
Hand off to Mack, and my goodness, he's got blockers ahead of him. And he got 10, maybe 11 yards on that carry. So the big package works out once again for Kings Mountain. 1st down, definitely over the 50-yard line. Ball will be placed at the 31-yard line.
Looks like they're going to keep the big package in as well, too.
It's been successful. Size-wise, they got a little bit of size out here on the front line. Looks like they play a 3-4 defense for Statesville. But other than that, those linebackers really aren't that huge. They run a 4-3 unless that's an outside linebacker coming in. It's going to be a heavy package again, but it's not Mack this time. It's the speedster. Rashard Brooks going out to the left-hand side. Did he get enough for the first, or he got really close?
I think they gave it to him.
They just called him short. Looks like it's going to be 2nd down and maybe 2, a long 2. So Kings Mountain continuing to pound the ball on the ground. Clock's continuing to run. Maybe they know some of us want to get out of here at a decent time. I mean,
that would be awesome.
That would be awesome, you know. As much as we love high school football, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you like to get out there at a decent time. Brooks finds the crease down the left side, stiff arm, gets the 1st down and more. Looks like they brought him down within the 5-yard line, the 6. They're going to put him at the 6.
Yeah, Brooks once again, I might sound like an old record, but he gets right there right at the point of attack. And he sees that hole, and he bursts through it so fast, and he's gone sometimes. It's 5-6 yards before they even know where he's at, since he's such a short guy.
That's all you can ask out of a running back. You know, keep your vision up.
Yeah.
Always run with your head up. And once you see the hole, you got to accelerate. Going to hand it off to Mack. Bowling ball, and he dives, but he got really close. Looks like he's going to get to maybe the 2-yard line.
Yes, sir. Big beef package still in there. Looks like they're going to stay in again. I would probably expect the same play.
So far on this drive, we've only seen 1 pass, and that was the first one, the play action to test the defense.
Yeah.
And since then, I'm thinking that the offensive coordinators have seen, hey, this defense can't stop us in our big package. With that, knocking on the end zone is Kings Mountain. 2nd down on the 2-yard line. Statesville will take a timeout. We'll be back after these messages. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Back here, Statesville High School coming out of the timeout taken by Statesville. 2nd down, 2 yards to go before they knock on the end zone for another touchdown, Kings Mountain. And right now, the story of the game, we're only in the first quarter, but it's the run game.
The run game.
That's been so successful for Kings Mountain. And it's one of those moments, I said it earlier, but if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it.
And this is just, but I think this is playing into Kings Mountain's favor with this too, because what do they do so well? They throw the ball.
They do.
And this is just going to be able to open up the play action even more. Heavy heavy package in here now where Kalen Mack is the lone back. And it's a quarterback keeper for the touchdown. Underneath the center over the right guard. Touchdown taken in by Ethan Reed, the 6'4", 220 junior. And Kings Mountain is doing the job on the ground. He does have, that's his second total touchdown on the day. First drive, he had a 25-yard strike into the back right corner to the receiver, Quentin Davidson. And now on this drive, he gets a 2-yard run for his second total touchdown of the day. 13-0 point after coming from Kings Mountain. It is up, and it is good. 14-0, Kings Mountain with the lead here. 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be back after these messages. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, zero money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, and WCSL Cherryville Gastonia.
Back with you here with KTC Broadcasting. 14-0 Mountaineers lead Statesville. Looks like we got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kings Mountain just kicked it off, kicked the deep ball. Statesville fumbled, but recovered their own fumble. Looks like they're here on their own on the Kings Mountain 8-yard line.
Two wide receivers to the right for Moore. Once again, they're lining up with a lone receiver to his left and two running backs right next to him. They like this package. It's going to be a handoff to Imes. Imes gets good yardage. Looks like 5 yards, maybe 6. Going to bring up, I'm going to give him 6, 2nd and 4.
Yeah. Imes definitely looks like a capable mobile running back. Looks like he hits the holes pretty fast. I definitely expect to see some more out of him.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to put a lot of the ball in Imes' hand from now on. Man in motion out of the backfield, and we've got another flag. This is the second time we've seen a flag on a motion for Statesville. First time it was a false start. Second time it's a false start as well. You hate to see that on a prolific offense like Statesville's is. Cannot shoot yourself in the foot. You always got to be able to move forward. And when you shoot, when you go backwards, and especially it's your own fault, that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a problem.
Absolutely.
Especially facing a team like Kings Mountain who will capitalize on every mistake you make.
Did you see if that was on the back or the lineman?
I'm not sure. I think it was on the lineman.
Okay.
But it might have been on the back. I couldn't tell from where I'm at. We've got a man in motion, number 5, coming out of the backfield. Pressure comes in. Moore gets it away, though. Tried to find his receiver, number 18. Quante Brown, sorry, that was a running back. It was lined up to his left. Kind of leaked out there at the end as Moore felt the pressure. Moore was able to get it away, but just out of the reach of number 18, Quante Brown.
If he comes up with that, he has a lot of room. There was only one defender over there. Now, he does look like a bigger guy. I don't know how much speed he has.
I don't know, but he
definitely had room.
Yes.
Looks like they got one back in the backfield this time.
Coming out here in the 10 formation, trips to his right, lone receiver to his left, running back to his left. He's going to send him in motion. That's Iman. Moore is looking at the one-on-one coverage and just puts it over the head. And there's a flag. They're going to say it was too much hand fighting against Kings Mountain. And that's probably going to be defensive pass interference or holding on the defense. That's going to be on number 2, James
Ushery.
Ushery.
Yes, sir. James Ushery, probably the best defensive back on the team. Had great plays. He plays great in coverage, great tackler. Does not get burnt deep a lot. I've maybe seen him get burnt once or twice deep against the Huskies, Hunter Huskies this year.
Yeah.
But always around the ball, makes a lot of breakups. Probably, like I said, probably the best defensive back on this team. He usually guards the team's best receiver.
Unfortunate break for Kings Mountain, but a big bailout there for Statesville. They come out in the same formation, trips right, lone receiver to his left. That's a one-on-one matchup between number 3, Kaiwan Dukes and Ussery. It's going to be a little throw out to the flat. Iman.
Oh, wow.
And he gets shoelace tackled by number 20, Chance Cannon, outside linebacker.
Yes, sir. Good tackle by Chance. Looks like if the guy could have hit that seam right there, he would have had a little room to operate. Great shoot.
I'm sorry, that wasn't Imes. That was number 8, Amari Gibbs.
Looks like they have a plethora of receivers to throw the ball to.
Yes, they do. Flip-flopped on the receiver aspect. Moore has now got trips to his left. Lone receiver Ty. And this is going to be a read play. Going to give it off to Imes. Imes breaks away from a tackler and looks like he's got a first down and maybe 3 more. So this is going to move the chains for Statesville. You know, I'm surprised really that Statesville is not running more of a read option type of offense with the athlete that you have in Nabanye Moore.
Yeah, I would expect that.
Yeah, they might be holding on to it.
Yeah.
Putting it in their back pocket for when they really need it later in this drive. They really like to run a lot of 4 wide receiver formation, keep Kings Mountain spread out, which really helps their run game coming out of the backfield. Trips to his right, lone receiver to his left, Moore. He's going to hand this out. It's going to be a read play. There's the read. Moore keeps it, gets forward for a gain of 6 or 7. I think they're going to give him 7. This is going to bring up 2nd and 3. Great read there by Moore. Kings Mountain was all over Imes.
Absolutely. Great read by the quarterback. Here in the last couple plays, he's been handing it. So this time he kept it himself and got out for the first down.
Second and short for the Greyhounds. 36 yards.
Still in the same formation, trips right, lone receiver to the left. Looking over to the sidelines, getting a little bit of an audible call from the coaching staff. Moore takes it, looking to his right, hits the slot receiver, number 19, Sincere Caldwell, and that's going to be for a first down. Statesville starting to get a little bit of momentum behind them here on the offensive side of the ball. They did have that unfortunate false start at the beginning of this drive, but since then they've cleaned it up and they're keeping it going. Under 30 seconds now under 20 here in the first quarter, 14-0. Kings Mountain on top of Statesville. This has been a fast first quarter. Snap is in, it's handoff to Imes, and Imes is slammed back. Big play by Kings Mountain's number 5, Javari Rice Wilson, getting back in there and making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0, Kings Mountain with the lead here on Statesville. We will be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
The kickoff sales event is underway at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
We're back here, Statesville High School. Start of the second quarter now going left to right on your computer screen is Statesville. Moore takes a snap, loses his footing a little bit, gets out of the pocket and forward for looks like a gain of maybe 6 or 7. Actually more than that, I think it was a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2. There's the athleticism. You never want the defensive ends to get past him. Right. You never want them to get past him. I always want to stay in front of an athletic, mobile quarterback. And unfortunately, they caught Kings Mountain slipping there. Nobody's spying him. They're all trying to stay with this spread offense that Statesville runs. So he was able to gain a big gain on it. So this is going to bring up 3rd and 2. It's a big third down here for Statesville.
This may be the most mobile quarterback that the Mountaineers have faced all year.
Yeah. Either him or the quarterback for Huss. And we've got movement all over the field. Zoe Wallace at Huss. That might have been one of the more mobile quarterbacks. We got movement all over the field, and it is off. And it's good. And it started with Statesville. This is going to be a false start on Statesville. Back them up. So now what was a 3rd and manageable is going to be a little bit of a 3rd and long, 3rd and 7 now.
Yeah, this is about the 3rd false start on the Greyhounds. Timely
penalties,
yeah, man.
Seen a lot of laundry, but if you're a Kings Mountain fan, you're happy it's not a lot of them have been on Kings Mountain. So far, the Mountaineers have only been flagged for 2 penalties. One of them was on the first drive for Statesville. That was offsides. They got a little jumpy. And the second one was the pass interference call on Ussery.
Yeah. Kings Mountain has had some penalties a few times in a couple games, especially the Hunter Huss game. Littered with yellow flags on the field that game.
Yeah.
That's really the Mountaineers' only foul, penalties, and fumbles sometimes.
Well, as long as they can stay disciplined, right now the game is in their favor. It looks like we're having a little bit of a problem with he's bleeding. That's what it is. Can't have any blood on you. So lineman is coming off the field for Statesville. Replaced him. 3rd and 7, trips to his left. Moore's looking over here, single coverage, one-on-one matchup. Oh, we got another flag, but I don't know about that one. I really don't know about that one. Well, that was the one-on-one matchup. They went at Ussery again, except this time with Josiah Gathings. And, man, I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. Looked like that was great defense. The only problem I have with that did get a little bit of pushy, but I didn't see a lot of hands.
Got it, and I didn't see Ussery. He turned his head around.
Well, he did.
Yep, they're going to have pass interference on Ussery. That's his second call. Right. I'll tell you what, though, this Statesville offense, they really like looking at the one-on-one coverage.
Yeah, especially with number 14, Gathings, however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with that, looks like the official that was on the side where the flag happened
didn't throw the flag.
Didn't throw the flag.
That
he
was the back judge.
The judge in the middle of the field was the one that threw it, which is a little bit questionable.
Yeah, and there we go. There's the real flag. No. This should not be on Ussery. This should be on the offense. Gathings pushed off to try and come back to the play. So we'll see what the call is. Yeah, it is in fact against Statesville. Offensive pass interference. I can already see the chippiness right now between the receiver and the DB as Gathings and Ussery are both mouthing just a little bit. It's all in fun. Yeah. But I saw it as plain as day. The ball was thrown a little bit behind the receiver. Yeah. He pushed off Ussery. Hey, and there they go.
Yeah, and if you notice Ussery plays bump coverage almost every time.
Every time.
Yes, sir. He's a great defensive back. I think we got ourselves a good matchup out here.
This is more of an even matchup here. Rolling to his left, and he had the little bubble screen set up, and it is executed perfectly. Great shoelace tackle, though, by number 19, Belton Presley.
Yes, sir. Great. Kings Mountain has a great secondary. Really good for tackling. Really like to come up and make a lot of hits.
I didn't see who was the receiver there. I think it was Amari Gibbs was the receiver on the bubble screen for Statesville. This will bring up 2nd and 15. That was a 5-yard gain.
Could have been a lot more.
Yes. trips left. Another one-on-one coverage between Ussery and Gathings. Pocket breaks down. Moore rolls out to his left. He's got speed. He's able to get maybe 6 yards on the run, making it 3rd down and 9.
Looks like the Greyhounds are definitely rolling with the offense right now. Looks like they may have found something, spreading everybody out, running them off deep, and letting the quarterback just run to the opposite side where there's no one at.
Yeah, Nabanye Moore, the junior quarterback for the Statesville Greyhounds, 6'3", 205. He probably thought he had a whole lot more of the yardage in front of him, but the speed of Kings Mountain. Number 4, Chaz Armstrong, closed fast.
Yes, sir.
Rolling out to his right. He looked to feed to his right. Intended receiver was Gathings.
Broke up again by Ussery. This is going to be a great matchup by number 14 Gathings and Ussery. In each other's face a little bit, definitely going at it. I like it. I definitely like it. A lot of competition going on out there.
Yeah. That was a throw to the far side of the field as well as the ball's on the left hash. Moore and Imes in shotgun. Imes to his left, 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right.
Going for it here on 4th.
Yep, 4th and 9. He's rolling out to his left. He's got a man open, but he was out of bounds. Man, tried to get the toe drag in. Unfortunately, was unable to do that. Sincere Caldwell was the intended receiver.
Great stop for the Mountaineers. Looks like he was open, just didn't get that foot down in time.
He was open, looked like a little outpost pattern that they had him run. He was able to break away, get some space off his defensive back, but unfortunately, I didn't really like that play call though. I liked the route design.
Yeah.
But I would have ran that far side of the field and not close side of the field.
Yes, sir.
That way he had a little bit more room to where if he makes the throw over here, he might be in bounds.
Yes, sir.
But that close side of the field, I don't know about that play.
Right, and quarterback has a whip for an arm, so he definitely can get it to where it needs to be.
Absolutely. He would have rolled out to that direction anyways.
Yeah.
So here we are, shotgun formation for Kings Mountain taking over. It's going to be a handoff. Brooks has found a lot of room, and Brooks is able to get forward. Handoff out of the shotgun formation to the left and get a 1st down out of it. 1st down and more. This will be 1st down and 10 now on the 44-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like about the 44. That's the bread and butter. That's Brooks' favorite run. Get him on the outside, let him put that foot in the ground, make that cut.
Pacehour, a little pop pass to him. He's got blockers in front of him, but they weren't able to hold on long enough. The play took too long to develop.
I wouldn't be surprised if they try him again deep here soon. They've been keeping the ball on the ground pretty steady.
I feel the same way. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that, try and go deep. But with a 14-0 lead, right now you're like, hey, they're not just fighting us, they're fighting clock. So if we're having success on the ground, let's keep putting it on the ground.
Let's keep pounding them, yes sir.
Stopped at the line of scrimmage was Pacehour. It's a play action pass. They were looking for a holding call, but they were not going to get it. Play action was unsuccessful for Kings Mountain.
Definitely didn't see if he was held or not. It was on the far side of the field. But I will say where the quarterback put the ball, he definitely expected the receiver to be there, and he wasn't.
Ethan Reed, 6'4", 220, junior quarterback here. First year in Kings Mountain. He was a transfer from out of state. He's had a great season so far. That was one of the few times Kings Mountain has put the ball through the air so far. It's another play action. Over the middle to the tight end. Successful for the 1st down and more. Looks like it was a gain of about 18.
Yes, sir.
So definitely going to be a 1st down.
Another one of their bread and butter plays. They like to run him. I called it before the game even started. They like to run that big tight end Fisher to the middle of the field, gets right behind the linebackers, after they pull him in with the fake run.
Yeah.
Hit him right across the middle. I would expect to see that again.
It's going to be a handoff here. We got a flag close side of the field, though. They're on the 38-yard line. 1st and 10. Stopped really after a gain of 2, but we'll see what the flag is. I think someone maybe moved early for Kings Mountain. We'll see what the call on the field is. Little fun fact for you about Kobe Pacehour. I know we talked about, he's obviously one of the key players not only for Kings Mountain but in the state of North Carolina at his position, and not only in the state of North Carolina but in the country, at his position. Class of 2020 because he is or is it 2021? It's class of
2021.
2021, yeah, because he is a junior. One of the teams looking at him, I know I didn't make it up, I had to just double check. It's Georgia.
Wow.
University of Georgia are one of the teams that are really interested in signing Kobe Pacehour.
Yes, sir.
And last that we heard as a broadcast team, Georgia was one of the favorites.
Okay. Definitely a great school to be looked at by.
Absolutely. Handoff to Brooks up the middle. Looks like it was the penalty was in fact on Kings Mountain. False start backed him up 5 yards. We got a little bit of extracurricular activity in the backfield though. Flag came flying in after the play was already dead. So this will be a dead ball foul. It was a positive yardage gain back to the line of scrimmage by Kings Mountain, but it's going to be a personal foul against Statesville. So move this one forward a little bit more for Kings Mountain. They caught a break there.
Yes, sir.
It is probably getting a little bit chippy.
A little chippiness. You can see it starting.
Yeah, it's starting. Statesville's probably not used to being in this position, but Kings Mountain, we know what kind of dog they are, and they got a lot of fight in them.
Absolutely. They're going to keep coming. You better believe that.
14-0, Kings Mountain still driving as they picked up the first down off of the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty for Statesville. Ball is at the 24-yard line, creeping closer and closer to the red zone.
Yes, sir. If you can help me, but seems like Mountaineers has had the ball since the game started.
I don't know who all has kept up with time of possession, but it's been Kings Mountain the whole way. Big hole up the middle for Rickalin Mack. He gets forward for looks like a gain of 8 or 9. Actually, it's going to be, looks like enough. Might be first down or be second in inches. Number 67, though, offensive lineman. I saw his helmet get ripped off while he was blocking, and he grabbed his face really quick. If I'm not mistaken, he might have taken a finger to the eye. I'm thinking he's got poked in the eye. He looks like he's in quite a bit of pain. Training staffs from both sides running over here, checking on that. We'll be back, though, after these messages as they take a look at the injured player here, KTCBroadcasting.com.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Coverage on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Coverage, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday.
Back here, Statesville High School, 14-0. Kings Mountain with the lead, and they're driving. They did, in fact, Looks like they gave him a first down, so it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go before the half. It's going to be a handoff out of the shotgun formation to Kalen Mack. Mack slipped and fell. Was shoved down while he was trying to get up. No flag, though. Referee's going to let him play a little bit.
Definitely getting chippy.
Yeah, getting a little chippy.
When Kalen Mack comes through there, man, it's
That's
2 hands full.
Yeah.
You got another hand. We'll take 3 hands full.
Yeah.
He's a big boy, man.
Trips to the right, 2 to his left. Trying to set up a bubble screen was Reed. I'm trying to think if that was designed, though. I think it was supposed to be a fake bubble screen, quarterback keeper by Reed. But Reed lost his footing and ended up losing yardage on the play. This is bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 11. So if you're Kings Mountain here, you know you got a kicker that's got a good leg, but you still want to try and get into the end zone.
Yes, sir.
But you've had so much success on the ground. Do you just try and get a little bit closer? Nope, play action it's going to be. It's got Kobe Payside coming across the middle. Ethan Reed just didn't put it high enough, though.
Looks like he had Quentin Davison wide open.
Yeah.
Happens like that sometimes, looking for his favorite receiver, Kobe, going across the middle. Sometimes when they're bringing out the field goal unit.
Yeah.
I was going to say sometimes when it's a little bit like it might be a little bit long field goal, they'll go for it.
Right.
It looks like they're going to kick it this time.
Yeah, they're going to elect to bring the field goal unit on the field. If you always ask me, if you got a kicker that's got the leg for it, always take the points.
Yes, sir.
You never want to leave points off the board. Always take the points. So looking to get the extra point. If you got fantasy, you just want to start this field goal kicker. We got a flag, though.
He should have kicked it anyway. Go ahead and get you some practice in.
Trying to see what the call on the field is.
About a reaction of the Statesville players. Look like it may be on them.
It is offsides on Statesville. We'll see if Kings Mountain wants to switch out the offense now, as it's a little bit of a 4th and 7. No, they're just going to keep the field goal unit out on the field and take the points. I don't blame them.
Smart. Yeah, that's smart.
I don't blame them. Very smart.
Should be a little easier field goal now.
Field goal is up, and it is good. That one could have been good from a whole lot further back.
Good high kick.
High kick. 17-0, Kings Mountain with the lead on Statesville here. We'll be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family-owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. Bridges True Value Hardware is a family-owned and operated business conveniently located in downtown Kings Mountain. They remain as focused today on satisfying the needs of their customers as their founding fathers were in the 1880s. Of course, the products they carry have changed over the years, but not their interest in providing quality at a fair price. And no project is too small for their well-trained staff, with nearly 200 years of cumulative experience meeting customers and solving problems. If you're tired of the box store experience, give them a try. Bridges Hardware, 301 West King Street, Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-5461.
Back here, Kings Mountain, Statesville. 17-0, Kings Mountain with the lead. Kings Mountain flag on the original kickoff backed him up. So we're going to re-kick this off. from the 35-yard line. Kick is away. It's a good kick. Received by number 7, Tynan Tucker. And Tucker is brought down at the 25-yard line.
James Ushery again. Great tackler. Number 2, James Ushery.
We're saying his name a whole lot tonight. That's because they've been throwing his way a whole lot tonight.
Yes, sir. Which I actually haven't seen a lot this year. They're really good defending. They get in the backfield a lot, cause a lot of sacks as well. So the quarterback's usually under duress when he throws. He usually doesn't throw to Ushery's side a lot. But I see Statesville has number 14, so they've definitely been going at him.
This is going to be a handoff out of the shotgun formation. It's going to be to Brown, Quante Brown, sophomore, 5'10", 195. That's a big boy.
Absolutely.
I was on a read play. I'm looking at the coaching staff. Probably were hoping he was going to keep that ball was more, but he elected to hand it off. They really like running out of the shotgun formation.
Yeah.
Much this spread offense. 2 running backs, 3 receivers, 2 to his right, 1 to his top of the field, rolling out to his right. He's going to throw late. The receiver broke off late. Almost had it. It was number 8, Amari Gibbs, but it was just underthrown.
Yeah. Could have been a flag on that as well. Looks like he grabbed the receiver when he was coming out of his break.
Yeah, it was Chance Cannon.
Yep. Looks like the referee missed that one. Doesn't look like the refs has missed a lot of those pass interference calls tonight.
So this will bring up 3rd down and 13.
Oh, ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground, and that's going to be a loss of another yard or 2. 4th down. Looks like Moore was starting to move before he secured the snap. He was going to roll out to his right, had receivers on his right.
Yeah, tough break for the Greyhounds.
It's the same thing as when the receiver tries to run before he's got the ball secured.
Right. Yes, sir.
It was the same exact thing just for the quarterback. So the punt team will come out here for Statesville. Kings Mountain will get the ball back still with good amount of time left before the half.
Yes, sir.
4 minutes and 40 seconds and counting.
Would it be 17-0? I would definitely got the Mountaineers offsides right there.
Yeah,
got Ushery.
Got them offsides. It's going to be 5 yards. Not enough, though, if I'm Statesville, to change my mind on kicking the ball away, especially with how far back into your own territory you are. Mm-hmm. You're on your own 23-yard line, so.
If I was the Mountaineers, I'd still definitely look out for the fake with the being down 17-0. You know, desperation move. You never know.
Kings Mountain almost blocks it. This ball hits down and is going to roll dead at the almost 45-yard line in Kings Mountain territory. So great field position for Kings Mountain to come out here and take over again. And I agree with you, Juwan. I keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
I take it to halftime. You've had success on the ground. And who knows, even if you can get down here and get another field goal. Yeah. Of course, you want to get a touchdown, but if you can get a field goal.
I definitely wouldn't mind them keeping it on the ground for clockwise anyway. But just when you're pounding and pounding and pounding, it demoralizes a team after a while. And they do keep it on the ground right here. Foot in the ground by Brooks. Oh, big hit. Big hit by the Greyhounds, but Brooks hops right up.
Big hit, but let me tell you something. He fought hard for really almost 8 or 9 yards. Looks like it's going to be probably 8, bringing up 2nd down and 2.
I'm really amazed with how tough the Brooks kid is. He's, like I said a couple times, he's a
sophomore.
He's a sophomore. He's only, 5'6", 144 pounds. That's with the cleats, helmet, and pads. And he runs up that middle really, really tough. He takes hits. He bounces right back up.
Yeah, it looks like we got another flag against Statesville. So move Kings Mountain forward for a free first down. That's another Flooring America first down, and it was a freebie. Kings Mountain didn't even have to earn it.
Yeah, looks like they've had a little chippy penalties here by the Greyhounds. I would hate to say that. Looks like they might be unraveling here a little bit.
Yeah, and it's just the first half, but this is one of those things where I said it earlier, and we alluded to it in the pregame show. I'm not sure if Statesville has faced a team of Kings Mountain's caliber, and I don't think that they're used to being in this position. Big hole for Brooks is everything he's getting is big chunk plays. That's another 5-6 yards for Brooks.
Yes, sir. It also being a home game for the Greyhounds. Sometimes you start getting beat up at home. It starts doing a little bit to you mentally.
Yeah. 3 minutes and 15 seconds now for the half. 17-0 Kings Mountain. It is starting to get cooler now.
Yeah.
Definitely starting to cool down the more that we get later into the night. It's going to be another handoff to Brooks going to his right, and he's got the speed. He's got the edge. Leaps a guy. First down and more, but they got a flag. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he can leap somebody.
Really? High school rules.
High school rules.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's high school for you.
Yeah. So just stand there and let him take your legs out. All right. Well, that's one I just learned.
Yep, cannot leap. That's unfortunate, too, because he worked so hard for that first down. But you know what? If I'm a head coach, I'd say, you know what? That's a dumb penalty. That's a dumb rule anyways. Do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yep, no hurdling. That's unfortunate.
Second down for the Mountaineers.
No hurdling.
No hurdling. State of North Carolina High School Association, if you are listening to me, that is a dumb rule, and you need to get rid of it. Going deep, looking at the corner. Incomplete. Throwing to the back of the corner end zone was Ethan Reed looking for Quentin Davidson. It was just out of reach, though. This will bring up third down and long, 3rd and 10. And you want to know why I think they should do away with that rule? You should not penalize a kid for making a play.
A great play at that.
You cannot penalize a kid for making a play.
Yes, sir. He's not trying to showboat. He's just trying to keep his legs safe. That's all.
Trying to keep his legs safe and make a play.
Yeah.
Paysau's got one-on-one coverage to the left. We'll see if Reed looks his way.
It's got a lot of field over here.
A lot.
Looks like they might be changing. Okay.
They're going to call a timeout here. We'll be back after this quick commercial break. 17-0. Kings Mountain with the lead here in Statesville. Right back. KTCBroadcasting.com.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Back here, Statesville High School, 17-0. Kings Mountain leads. 2 minutes and 49 seconds to go before halftime. Kings Mountain didn't like what they saw on offense, called the timeout. Coming out here, 3rd and 10 on the 30-yard line. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to go for a field goal, though, if they couldn't get it. Lone back is Brooks. It's going to be a play action. He's got Paysauer across the field. Paysauer gets the ball. First down and more. And that was an excellent vision. Excellent play call. Excellent vision by Ethan Reed. Hey, they had Kobe Paysauer run a little 5-yard up and across the field.
Yeah.
And they found him wide open. Defense did not account for him.
Yeah, I think that's why they called that timeout to draw up that play.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, if he could have hit him a little bit faster, he was wide open.
Oh, yeah, if he hit him a little bit sooner, Kobe Paysauer was about to get some yak. Yards after catch, man.
Most definitely.
He was about to get a lot of yak. So they convert the 3rd and 10 Bringing up 1st and 10 now on the 17-yard line. Clock continues to run. Yeah, if you're Kings Mountain, we're really in no rush. We're up 17-0 right now.
Yeah.
Tudor was right. Kobe Pacehour, lone receiver to the left. They're going to hand this one off to Mack. Mack fights forward for a hard-fought 1 yard. Great tackle, though, by number 16? That is by Brown. Number 18, Quante Brown.
Yeah, the big guy. That's the same big guy that's in the backfield on offense.
Yeah. Playing both sides of the ball.
Yeah. Also, the way that was lined up, you had Kobe over here, a lot of field over here by himself.
I'm telling you.
I think you should have took at least one chance for the fade.
Yep.
But I also understand, keeping the ball on the ground. You got a minute 45 left in the game, in the half.
Corner blitz came in and brought down Ethan Reed. Great play call there by Statesville's defense. They were not prepared for a corner blitz to come in. This is going to bring up 3rd down and long. Kings Mountain switched it up there, though. They put Quentin Davidson as the lone man on the close side of the field. He has a lot of yards in front of him, a lot of free grass, single coverage. But if I'm Kings Mountain, I'm lining Kobe again.
Absolutely.
Lone coverage where all the grass is at. Ethan Reed's got an arm, so if you want to run a little up and out route for Kobe Pacehour, I would do it. And that's exactly what they did. Kobe now on the close side of the field. Ethan Reed, they're setting up the screen play, and he's got a lot of room in front of him. Good God, he gets slammed, but he ate up a lot of yards. Not enough, though, for the 1st down, but enough to where it's a 4th and manageable if they want to go for it, but also, close enough if they want to bring the field goal unit on.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I'm Kings Mountain, I'm taking the points. There's nothing like going up 20-0 at the half.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's almost a 3-touchdown game. No matter what, if Statesville wants to win it, they got to have 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. I don't agree with them calling this timeout right here, especially unless they're running another play.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like they should have ran the clock all the way down to 1 second, called a timeout.
Right.
Kick the field goal. If you miss it, so what? We're going to halftime up 17.
Well, timeout has been called, but we're going to stick right here because this is a big moment here for Kings Mountain. If you go for it, you try and get it, okay. You leave points off the board, or do you just go for the field goal? And like I said, if I'm the head coach, I want points.
Yeah.
I want points. I want to make the hole a little bit deeper. Statesville's got to climb out of.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We'll see what the play call is, though, as Statesville's coming out on the field. And they're talking it over here on Kings Mountain's offensive side, and it looks like they're going to send the offense on the field.
Yeah.
They're going to go for it. Aggressive play calling, I can respect it.
I'd look for the tight end, number 9, Big Fisher, on this.
Yep.
And I'd look for them if they get the time. If they get the 1st down, it's 4th and 5. If they get the 1st down, I'd look for them to call another quick timeout, try to go for the touchdown.
Yeah, I agree. 4th and 5, and it's going to be a play action, rolling to his right. They brought Pacehour across, and that's basically the same play they did earlier to Pacehour. Had him lined up, lone coverage on the left-hand side of the field, and brought him across, and there you go.
Yes,
nice
sir.
Little intermediate throw.
Yeah, hit him a lot quicker this time.
Very.
Great play call. Mountaineers offensive coordinators done a great job dialing up these plays.
No timeout. They're just going to get to the line. Heavy package here.
Yes, sir.
Going to hand it off to Raquelin Mack.
Big
and Mack goes forward. Touchdown, Kings Mountain, and they capitalize.
Yes, sir. It's hard to stop that big.
It's hard to stop. You got 2 basically defensive linemen in there blocking for already a bowling ball in Raquelin Mack. That's difficult to stop. And Kings Mountain's offense continues to flex a little bit of muscles here as we've got 18 seconds left to go before the half.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It just felt a little bit of the air being sucked out of the stadium out here.
Yeah, it did. It did get really quiet. PAT is up, and it is good. And Kings Mountain extends their lead. 18 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 18 seconds before halftime, 24-0. We'll be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring. Check out the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday specials from Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesdays, it's the Alaskan Whitefish with all the trimmings for just $6.99. On Wednesdays, it's Low Country Broil with all the trimmings for $9.99. And on Thursday, it's an 8-ounce hamburger steak with peppers, onions, or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, and hush puppies for only $6.99. Specials good from 4 to 8 p.m. at Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Kings Mountain.
Kickoff return for the Hounds.
Kickoff was up, little squib kick,
Assisted by Tom.
fielded by Statesville, sorry. It's going to be at the 33-yard line. I know that says the 38 on the screen, but it is at the 33-yard line. 15.6 seconds left to go before the half. This has been a fast first half.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Been running the ball, keeping that clock moving. I'm happy about it.
Moore dropping back out of the shotgun. Slips and falls. Brought down by number 44, Derek Wilson.
The quarterback keeper.
What I also start to notice, looks like here in the middle of the field on about the 25, looks like there's been a lot of slippage going on.
Yeah. And Statesville is going to call a timeout. I'm going to stay right here. We just got out of commercial break. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't know why they're going to call a timeout right now. I would just, if I was Statesville, I would have just ran the clock. Said, let's go into halftime. Let's go over the game plan. Let's readjust. Let's get some adjustments going. And that would have been what I would have done.
Yeah.
You're quite a ways from the end zone.
Yeah.
You're in your own territory. As a matter of fact, you're further back now that your quarterback has slipped. So questionable for me. I know you can't take the timeouts with you to the next half, so you might as well use them. But you know, if I'm Statesville, I'm like, all right, this just wasn't our half. Let's go to halftime and let's talk about what we can do in the second half to come out here and play better.
Yes, sir. Kings Mountain's got 3 guys deep, about 30 yards deep.
A little bit of prevent.
Same thing. Yes, sir. Prevent defense. And if one of these guys could pick one off, they're definitely capable of taking one back to the house.
Woo! Goodness gracious, that's a big hit on Gathings.
Number 19, Belton Presley. Whoa, big hit, baby.
He laid the wood on Gathings. Gathings, he can feel it. Look at him, man. He's over there shaking that shoulder.
Uh-oh, looks like he got a little limp with the knee injury.
He got absolutely popped. And I don't know there. Statesville's called another timeout here. Literally 1 second left, and they're only on the 35-yard line. And they're going to have there's going to be a personal foul now on Kings Mountain. Do you know what?
Why was that a personal foul?
They're calling that a personal foul, I guess, for taunting.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
After the play, okay.
After, it was a dead ball foul, so it's going to be moved up to the 50-yard line, 10-yard penalty. But if I'm the head coach of Kings Mountain, I'm going to say, you know what? Hey, 1 second left, that's fine, man. Because you laid the absolute wood.
Yeah, it's definitely good wood right there. Definitely get some tree sap off of that wood.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we hate that we aren't being able to show you video. That would have been an excellent highlight.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the rights to this game's video has already been taken. But we are obviously bringing you audio. 24-0, 1 second left to go before halftime. 24-0, Kings Mountain all over Statesville, giving them everything they wanted and more. Statesville lining up. Two wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Imes lined up to the right of quarterback Moore. He's going to take the snap. Final second rolling off. Buzzer goes off. Moore's just going to throw it over and throw it out of bounds, and they're going to take this one to halftime. Score is 24-0. Kings Mountain all over Statesville. And we will be back with halftime brought to you by Hometown Hardware. We'll be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
When it comes to a Coyote, It's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your Coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new Coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. That's West End Sales, located at 110 North Highway 18 in Vail.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat. Now through November 15th, get up to $1,500 in instant rebates with the purchase of qualifying American Standard equipment from Bill Shuford Heating and Air in Shelby. But that's not all. Get 0% financing up to 72 months. Come in or call for all the details. 704-484-0025. Again, up to $1,500 in instant rebates on qualifying American Standard equipment and special 0% financing for up to 72 months. Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby. Online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Don't miss the Yamaha Let's Ride sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports on Indian Walk in Lowell. Get 0% financing for 60 months and up to $2,500 in customer cash. But that's not all. The Polaris factory authorized clearance is underway with 3.99% APR and rebates of up to $3,500. And see the line of reconditioned golf carts too at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk in Lowell. Online at ncfullthrottle.com.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, and WCSL Cherryville Gastonia.
Kings Mountain, Statesville is the matchup, ladies and gentlemen. 3A round 2 of the North Carolina High School playoffs. And it's halftime, folks, and it is all Kings Mountain. Ain't that right, Jawan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All Kings Mountain. Not only did they do it on the ground, but they did it through the air, so it's been a very balanced attack by the Kings Mountain Mountaineers. We're looking at about 8.5 minutes left before we come out with the second half. 24-0, that's the name of the game. Kings Mountain, multiple touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground. One of them through the air, and an extra point, and a field goal.
Yeah, field goal.
So they've just been doing it every way possible. So far, who have you been most impressed by for Kings Mountain?
It's hard for me to decide between the running backs. I have to really give it to both of them. Rashard Brooks, great runner.
Yeah.
Kayla Mack, great runner.
Yes.
I guess I have to give it to Mack because he scored 2 touchdowns. Brooks hasn't reached the end zone yet, but he's having a great game. Couple great passes, some tough running. I have to say the running game has been the factor in this game so far.
I couldn't agree more. I thought Paysauer would be more of a weapon than what he has been tonight. He's been fine.
Yeah.
He's been fine because when they've gone to him, usually he's made the play.
Yeah.
Quentin Davidson obviously is the one who had the receiving touchdown. It was a 25-yard bomb to the back right corner. He was able to pawl in. It was a good throw, though, as well.
Great throw, yes,
by Reed. But the run game has really been the staple of this, and Statesville's had no way of stopping it. They've made a few stops in the backfield, but not enough.
Absolutely. And Statesville looks like they have a very capable run game on their own, but every time they get the ball moving, it's penalties, and they keep backing up, putting themselves in 3rd and long, and it's hard to maneuver against this Kings Mountain defense when you're in the long.
Yeah, and it's hard to maneuver against Kings Mountain's defense anyways.
Yeah.
So you really don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and back yourself up if it's unnecessary. Kings Mountain, though, they've done a good job really not having a lot of penalties on the defensive side. I know they've had a couple, we would say, kind of ticky-tack pass interference calls on them. Other than that, defensively, they've played really good. They've locked up the wide receivers for the most part against the Statesville offense. That looks like they really want to put the ball through the air more.
Yeah, absolutely. They've thrown the ball. Was a little bit successful at times throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Just when you get into a 3rd and 15, 3rd and 16s, and the Mountaineers defense know that you're passing the ball, it's just kind of hard to pull off.
Yeah, Josiah Gathings for Statesville has really been their go-to wide receiver. That's the one that they try and hit. Anytime he's in single coverage, they're looking his way. Nabanye Moore has had trouble tonight, it looks like, keeping his feet, though. I know you made the comment before we went to the half. The middle of the field looks really eaten up.
Yeah, it does. I've seen both sides slip in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
It's extremely tough for the quarterback to do that because when he slips, he goes down. That's the play right there.
Yeah, that's the play right there. And he is definitely one of those quarterbacks, dual threat. He's wanting to move, especially if the pocket breaks down. A lot of the passing plays that they have for him, they have him moving out of the pocket anyways, rolling out. But sometimes he just loses his footing. I think that's something that we'll need to watch here as the game progresses because the field's not going to get nicer as the game goes. No, and luckily it's not raining at all, so it would make it worse. But that really plays stronger, though, into the run game.
Yeah.
If you're Statesville, though, because obviously there's not a lot of bad we can say about Kings Mountain. You're up 24-0 on the 2 seed. All right, and we said we think Statesville's going to run into a little bit of problems here because they've never seen anything like Kings Mountain. We also said I think Kings Mountain might be the most dangerous 10 seed the playoffs has really seen in a long time. If you're Statesville, what are some of the things that you're going over in the locker room right now?
Got to shore up the middle of that defense, man. They're just pounding and pounding. I really don't know what you can really do about it. I've watched these guys all year.
Yeah.
They're a machine running the ball. They bring in the quick guy. They bring in the bigger guy. They're both pounding. Good luck to the defensive coordinators, all I can really say. I guess just try to stop the run, which it's kind of crazy to say. Maybe you want to try to make Kings Mountain pass more, but, you know, they can be efficient with the pass as well.
Yeah, that's what I agree 100%. And I think Statesville, even though the clock is not their friend right now, they need to establish the run.
Yeah.
They really do. That was what was working for them early, feeding Imes, the running back, Kalen Imes, maybe running a little bit more of a read play between Nabanye Moore and Imes and any of the other running backs because it just looks like Moore is having a lot of trouble against this secondary.
Yeah. And speaking, going back a couple seconds ago when you was talking about the quarterback for Statesville Moore slipping, if we think about the last couple plays that they had on defense, it looked like Kings Mountain was doing an intentional job of keeping him in the pocket. From the last few plays I've seen, he's gotten outside a few times and ran for some big yardage.
Yeah, if you're Kings Mountain, I know like I said, there's not a lot that we can say they've done wrong. But on the defensive side of the ball, maybe don't get as deep with your pass rushers.
Yeah.
Because once you're past him, he's gone.
Yeah.
You know, if he can keep his footing and plant his foot, he's gone. And you don't want to keep him you don't want to give him any extra, yardage that he didn't have to really work for. So, I don't know. To me, it's hard to really say anything bad about Kings Mountain. I think maybe Reed needs to be a little bit more sure-fired with his throws. He's been a little bit hesitant holding on to the ball a little bit too long.
I agree on that. Yes, sir.
I think we can agree with that. But other than that, this has been Kings Mountain's ball game from the beginning. Literally, they had the opening drive, so it's been all Kings Mountain. Of course, Statesville will have the ball when they come out and in the second half to start. But if they keep with the offense that I've seen so far, I'm going to be honest, we might have a running clock by the end of this game because the momentum just feels all one-sided here, and they're not. And Kings Mountain's not even at home. Right. We have a gentleman up here who's doing a lot of the videotaping for Statesville. He made a comment to us. Kings Mountain's 2 losses this year have come on grass.
Yeah.
He was like, I'd like to see how Kings Mountain plays on grass. Well, it looks like Statesville's struggling on their own field, and it's grass. So I could only imagine if this was back at Kings Mountain on turf.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be something to keep our eyes on here, how both teams continue to keep their footing. With that is going to end our Hometown Hardware halftime show. We've got pumpkins, even warded pumpkins, Indian corn, fall mums, and corn shocks, Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., 704-739-4731, 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. That is Hometown Hardware. Wrapping up the halftime show here, once again, looking at the Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 24-0. We will be back here with more of the ball game after these messages.
Here's a great deal on Traeger grills from Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain. Now for a limited time, save up to $100 on select grills, including for the first time ever, the Wi-Fi enabled Pro Series grill from Traeger. Plus take advantage of smoke and steels on pellets, sauces, rubs, liners, and other accessories. But don't wait, deals like these don't come around every day. Again, save up to $100 on select Traeger grills at Hometown Hardware, 110 South Railroad Avenue, Kings Mountain. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 miles from the Shelby city limits. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and follow the signs. Putnam prices are low on everything for everybody. Call them at 704-484-9395. It's in the phone book. Or try them at PutnamDistributors.com. The kickoff sales event is underway at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at S&R Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com. They're rounding up the savings this month at the Roundup store in Shelby. Come on in and check it out. And now you can rent to own your new storage building from the Roundup store. Plus, see the line of all-wood kitchen cabinets, doors, countertops, gazebos, roofing, shingles, masonite siding, doghouses, floor covering, all-wood bathroom vanities, and more. Even chicken coops. The Roundup Store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Open 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday till noon on Saturday. Online at roundupshelby.com.
Minute 24 now before we get into the second half. Both teams on the field stretching it out. So we're coming out of the Hometown Hardware halftime show, getting ready to have some second half action for you. Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 1242 Shelby Highway in Cherryville, North Carolina, 704-435-1694. The scoreboard says 24-0, and it's been all Mountaineers. I've got some score updates for you, been sent to us by Kevin Hastings, who is listening along to us. Score updates for you. Charlotte Catholic 20, Hunter Huss 13. Catholic in a little bit of a fight there with Hunter Huss. West Rowan 21, Crest 14. A.L. Brown 7, Watauga 27. Mount Heritage 11, Owens 0. Burns 38, High Brighton 14. Wow. Pisgah 10, North Lincoln 14. West Lincoln 14-7 over South Point.
Whoa.
Shelby 21, Maiden 7.
Okay.
So those are some of the scores I have for you. Also as well, our Mountain Island 28, Mount Airy 13, Newton Conover 7, Reedsville 42. Yikes.
Whoa.
Big one there.
Yeah.
Big one there.
Few surprises I heard there. South Point, West Lincoln. You know, when I was in school, you know, no offense to any of the listeners, but West Lincoln was not good.
Right.
For years. And it's just amazing to me to hear that they have a program now and they're in the playoffs. They're winning in the playoffs.
Winning in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, this past week was their first playoff win.
Yes, sir.
That they had. Now they're looking at their second, all in the same playoff run. So that would be something. And ladies and gentlemen, the horn has rung. It's time for some second half of this 3A second round matchup, Kings Mountain and Statesville. Kings Mountain kicking it off from right to left, so that means Statesville will be receiving and taking the ball left to right on your computer screen. Whistles away, kick is up. It's going to be fielded at the 21-yard line. Number 16, and he's smacked.
Oh, ball's out.
Ball is out. And it is picked up by Kings Mountain, but are they going to say he was down? Yeah, they're going to say he was down. That was Damon Mayfield, the one who coughed it up for Statesville. Statesville lucked out on that one.
Yes,
that would have
sir.
been an awful way to start a second half.
Big hit by Day Wilson. The biggest hitter on the team. Great linebacker. It doesn't matter what he's playing, even on kickoff. He's head hunting.
Hey, man. Got to come out here swinging. You can't take your foot off the pedal right now. If you're Kings Mountain, there's still a whole lot of ball game to be played. 3 touchdowns, and really they're back in it close. It's going to be a handoff. Actually, it's a quarterback keeper.
Once again, in the middle of the field, slipping. Quarterback slipping. I think this may be a major issue for the quarterback
I'm
tonight.
surprised they have been like, I need to change the cleats.
Really?
Change the cleats.
Sometimes that's what you got to do.
Hey, we got to do something, guys. Slipping and sliding is not going to cut it. It was a good read play, though. Had me fooled. I thought Imes had the ball, but it was, in fact, still with Nabanye Moore.
Also, with the field, you would think they would expect this a little bit, being that this is their home field.
Yeah.
But you just never know.
You never know. Man in motion. We had some movement up front, though. I'm thinking it might have been on Statesville, the way that the Statesville players are reacting.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be backed up. False start on Statesville. This is not a good way to start the second half. No.
And if just by looking at the body language of the Greyhounds, does not look good right now.
Not at all. Yeah, it looks like they've gotten popped in the mouth and really don't know what to do with it.
Yes, sir. That can happen when you're the number 2 seed. You know, you got high hopes for your season. And you had this number 10 seed come in here and doing a lot of damage right now.
Rolling out to his right is Moore, throwing across his body, gets it to the wide receiver, Gathings. It's a good throw. Good throw across his body. So I've been really impressed with this is the second time I've seen Moore. I know struggling to run the ball right now, but he's got the arm talent.
Yeah, he's got the arm talent.
He's got the arm talent. He's got the size, 6'3", 205. So I'm eager to find out what his future has in for him. Dropping back, looking across the middle of the field. Gathings has it. He's got room in front of him, and he's shoved out of bounds. That's a big pickup there. So Statesville trying to get a little bit of life going, and that's definitely what they needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're going to move Gathings around a little bit more here in the second half. First 2 passes have went directly to him, and he's been very effective with them. Nice battle he's got going on with Ushery.
Yeah, he's got one-on-one coverage down here. Trips to his right for Moore. Lone receiver to his left. Looks like it's going to be a offset run. Imes has it and is forward for a first down.
Great play. Looked like
it was a little delayed run.
Slightly delayed, slight reverse type play.
Yeah.
Great play call, but great. It looks like they're moving the ball right now. Definitely needed this some movement with the ball to get some momentum going.
Yeah. Definitely needed some positive plays to keep your morale up. If you're Statesville, that's exactly what you're getting. 1st and 10 on the Kings Mountain 41-yard line. High snap, but brings it down. Tackled in the backfield is Imes. 59.
That look like that is, don't have his number on here. We've got a 58.
Yeah.
That's,
I don't have a 58 or don't have a 59. He was on the edge here. Fortunately, buddy, we don't have your name. I'd call it out.
Yes, sir.
But you made a big stop, loss of 5. It's going to be
sir.
2nd and 15. Running back motioned out of the backfield. Pressure on Moore. He makes the throw towards the sidelines in between the hands of Amari Gibbs.
Great throw.
Yeah.
Great throw. He's got a great arm. Just receiver let it go through his hands right there. But I'll tell you what, that the ball was moving. I definitely tell you he probably feel it on his fingertips right now.
Yeah, he's feeling it on his fingertips as it is cold, so that ball is going to come in hard and hit your hands.
Very impressed with the arm.
3rd and 15. Moore dropping back. They're setting up a screen play. They get it out to Imes. Imes gets at least to the original line of scrimmage and maybe a yard past. This is going to bring up 4th down and 9.
Great defense. Did gain a few yards, but Mountaineers seen that it was a screenplay, closed in very fast.
Gave him 2 yards, another 2 yards past it. So 4th down and 8.
Looks like the Greyhounds are going to go for it. I mean, already down 24-0.
Rolling to his right, trying to come back to his left. He's got a man. It's high and it's brought in. Are they going to say that he caught it? And they did. Number 19, Sincere Caldwell. He had to go up for that ball.
Great catch. If you can hear the crowd, you can definitely hear that the Greyhounds getting some momentum going, trying to fire the crowd back up. Been successful on about 4 or 5 pass attempts now. Moving this ball right down the field in the second
We got a
half.
guy left wide open down here. Kings Mountain has adjusted. Oh my goodness. Moore's been brought down. Javari Rice Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Got him by his non-throwing arm and said, "Come here, boy."
Got him, definitely got him that time. Good thing he got him when he did, because he definitely had some room to take off running on the left side.
Yes. I was afraid that Kings Mountain maybe the pass rushers had gotten too deep, but they were able to get home and bring down Moore for a pretty substantial loss, because now it's 2nd and looks like 20. Pass rushers are coming in. It's going to be a bubble screen to Gathings. Gathings is able to get maybe a yard, maybe 2 or 3. I'm eager to see. Probably going to be 3rd and 17. All right. The chippiness can calm down right now.
Devontae Moore's pass complete. Caught by number 14, Desai Gathering. Tackle made by Crawford.
Yeah, definitely got some chippiness going on. Anytime a runner gets stood up and they're below the whistle dead and they're still kind of moving a little bit.
They said they didn't give him a gain of anything. They said he'd only got they did. 3rd and 18, so a gain of 2.
Definitely looked like he gained some yards.
Yeah. Gain of 2, 3rd and 18. Going to be a little swing pass out to the left to Imes. Imes is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. We got a flag though. I think it was holding on the wide receiver, trying to hold that block for Imes. We'll see what the call is, as the flag was literally right there.
Yeah, like we talked about early in the first half. Moving the ball good, then you get a couple of penalties. Then you had 3rd and 18. They're always getting 3rd and longs after they're moving the ball real good. Just keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it's a shame, but it sure is going to be on Statesville. Back them up. Replay 3rd down.
Yeah, got 3rd and even longer now.
Yeah. Looks like maybe 3rd down and 25.
Yes, sir.
Trying to set up a bubble screen again. They get it to Gathings. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, though, and that's going to bring up 4th down. I don't see them going for this 4th down unless they just know we have to.
Yeah.
And this is, you want to know what's so bad, though, for Statesville right now? They've basically chopped off 5 minutes off the clock and have gone backwards just as much as they've gone forwards. So the drive has really stalled right now, but the clock continues to run as we're getting ready to go under 7:15 left in the third quarter. And you're down 24-0. 4th and 25. Offense is still out here. Trips right. Lone receiver to his left. Imes is on to his right. Moore's dropping back. He steps up in the pocket. Unloads across the middle. And it is an incomplete pass, was slightly behind the intended receiver. Sincere Caldwell hit him in the hands, but was unable to pull it in.
Hit him in the hands, but I wasn't close to the first down marker at all.
No, not at all. Kings Mountain would have closed on that. But now Kings Mountain will take over with great field position.
Yeah.
They're going to take over on their own 40, so they only got to get 10 yards to get to the 50.
I know that was a tough decision to decide to go for it or punt, but I think you would have maybe been coming out better if you would have punted that ball, at least making the Mountaineers start further to drive this ball. They're going to come out like some demons right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and try to put an end to this game.
I agree. Kings Mountain's going to start off out of the shotgun, handoff to Kalen Mack. Bulldozes his way, looks like for a gain of 5, maybe 4. Maybe got him just short, so maybe 4. We'll see what they have him at. Breeze is starting to pick up a little bit up here on top of the press box. Getting a little bit chilly out here.
Yes.
They gave him 5. 2nd down and 5. If you're Kings Mountain, hey, I'm just going to run the ball.
Just going to run it, man. Just keep this clock going. Yes, third quarter's almost gone. Well, not almost, but 6:20 left in the third.
Yeah, 6 minutes has been burned off this third quarter.
Yeah.
And it feels like it just started. Handoff to Mack. Mack gets to the edge. Shimmies past the defender, gets the first down, and maybe another 5 after that. So a 10-yard run for Mack. It's going to be a first down, and he's over the 50-yard line, and looks like the ball's going to be placed at the 44-yard line.
Yeah. Something else I just noticed about Mack, man, he's got a great stiff arm. He's such a big guy. There's a lot of people He is.
He's strong.
There's a lot of people that dives at his legs, so while they're low, he just kind of go ahead and helps them on down to the ground. Run the clock. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to run the clock.
I think they need to run the clock. I agree.
Official timeout on the field.
Officials talking over to the head coach of Statesville. Not quite sure.
I bet it was about the clock issue.
Yeah. Probably. Clock is running underneath 5:40 now. And, you you got every right to say it, man. You're keeping the ball on the ground, been successful with it. You got to keep the clock moving.
Yeah.
That's all Kings Mountain wants to do. It's going to be a handoff to Brooks. Brooks finds the edge on the right-hand side. He's got a lot of room in front of him. Gets the first down and a little bit more. And that's all they can ask for. Keep moving the chains.
Yes, sir. Only bad thing he did on that play is he should have stayed in bounds.
Yeah, as much as he could.
Yeah.
As much as he could, but he got the first down.
He did, yes, sir. That's the main important thing. Once again, with that stretch play, to me, that's the best. Now, he does a great job running that ball up the middle, but his bread and butter play that they like to run with him is the stretch play, left or right, preferably right.
Well, if he got the speed for it, absolutely. You always want to set the edge.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Brooks is met at the line of scrimmage. You know what? That just gets the clock running again, though. Yeah, as successful as Kings Mountain has been on the ground. But, I know they like to run Brooks up the middle, but you got to see what has really been working for him. And when he gets to the edge, that's where he's been his most dangerous.
Yes, sir.
If you want to run up the middle, you bring the bowling ball in. Absolutely.
Looks like they did.
And that's exactly what they did. And I know if Kalen's parents are listening, I mean bowling ball in the best of ways. Because you know what he is. You know what he is. He knocks defenders over, and he moves with speed.
Yes. Looks like they got the jumbo package back in again.
Mack
breaks
through, and he's into the second level with a lot of room in front of him. Brought down at the 3-yard line. man, I think that's what people also don't understand about Kalen Mack. He does not have breakaway speed, but he ain't slow.
He's not slow. He's not slow at all.
Not at all.
If I was just to give an estimation on it, I'd say he's still at least, even with his size, I'd say he's still at least a 4.6, 4.7 guy.
I ran a 4.6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
It was like
4.6 is not slow at all.
No, huh?
For his size,
I agree.
Yeah. For his size.
For his size, yes. Yeah. It's not breakaway. It's not like 4.5 or 4.4. But it's fast enough to where you don't want him to get to the second level because the DB is definitely not going to try and go low on him.
Yes, sir.
So
also,
how they backed it up. Offsetting penalties. Unsportsmanlike conduct on both teams. Offsetting is going to bring us back, basically nullify the whole play that just happened, and act like that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Let's try it again. Let's try this again. Second and 11.
Yeah, I think it's just a byproduct of the chippiness that we've had.
Oh, I agree.
Kings Mountain's pumped up. Statesville's not.
Yeah, and see, I like how you put that. I'm not going to say it's 100% on Statesville just because they're getting beat. Kings Mountain, they're flexing their muscle.
Absolutely.
They have the right though right now because they are up 24-0. But it definitely is not just Statesville instigating, and not at all. Kings Mountain, they have their share in it as well. There's a very good crowd here tonight, though, for this matchup. And Kings Mountain is well represented.
Oh, man.
They are well represented. I'm looking across at the away stands. They traveled very well. And this is not an easy drive up here.
Not at all. It was not an easy drive for me at all. I passed 3 wrecks getting here.
Man. Carry for Mack. He's going to go up the middle and get positive yards again. This is going to bring up 3rd down and looks like 4.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I should have did. I should have called Mack before the game, just rode on his back on the way up to the game.
That's what Kings Mountain's going to do, it looks like, for the rest of the game.
Yes, sir.
But Kalen Mack does have a rushing touchdown tonight. It was about a 2-yard rush for a touchdown. The other touchdown tonight, rushing, was a 2-yard run by the quarterback, Ethan Reed. He had a designed run underneath the right guard. They had to put that one in there. So they've scored on the ground just as much, and this is a feed to Mack, and he bulldozes his way forward, I think, for a first down. If not, it's going to be a 4th and inches.
Yeah, and you can better
believe it's going. Yeah, except same play. Same play. We've seen this jumbo package at least 4 plays in a row for Kings Mountain. And if it is not broke, do not fix it. And they just want to keep running the clock down. And that's exactly what we're going to do. I want you to think about this. We came out here at 9 o'clock. It's 9:13, and we are almost done with this quarter. I'm telling you, this game's going fast because Kings Mountain is just keeping it. Ethan Reed's going to keep it himself and get forward, and they're still pushing him forward. They're going to blow it dead.
This way you.
Oh, well, now. And there's the flag. They threw down Ethan Reed at the end. Yeah, this is. Yeah. I'm not going to be surprised now if we start seeing referees walking over to these sidelines saying, hey, this is getting a little out, and it's not too out of hand, but we're going to nip this in the bud right now. That's going to tack on a little bit more for the unsportsmanlike conduct on Statesville.
It's about their 3rd one tonight, if I'm remembering correctly.
Well, here's the thing. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the college level, if you get enough of them, can lead to an ejection.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that's why I don't know if it's implemented to that on the high school level. I'm really surprised it's not because they preach, the fundamentals and sportsmanship on this level. So I don't know. Jumbo package again. It's going to be a handoff to Mack. Hole over the right guard. Dives forward. Touchdown with Kalen Mack. That's his 2nd one for the day. That one was from 9 yards out. And Kings Mountain continues to add on to their commanding lead.
Yes,
point after coming out now. And I'm not going to be the one to say it, but I think you might want to start the bus even though you're at home, Statesville.
Yes,
this is getting out of hand a little fast. And, it's we know Kings Mountain's offense is dynamic. And what we've heard is Statesville's offense is dynamic, but they are just hurting themselves tonight.
Yeah, we've actually seen flashes of their offense.
I agree.
Good.
Their last drive, but they haven't capitalized, and Kings Mountain has. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Kings Mountain increasing their lead. We'll be back after these messages. KTCBroadcasting.com.
The kickoff sales event is underway at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, and WCSL Cherryville Gastonia.
2:33 to go. Statesville got the kickoff. Fair catch it on the 30-yard line. 31-0. Looking at the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Kings Mountain all over him. It's going to be a draw play, and he is cracked before he even gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard back. That was Imes. He was smacked by number 9. That is Bryce. No, not number 9. What was that? I think that was number 8, Robert Bennix Jr.
Second down for the Greyhounds.
He did. He got absolutely smacked at the line of scrimmage. Clock continuing to run. It's going to be a little screen play.
Whoa.
It gets forward for maybe 5. Receiver was Amari Gibbs.
Richardson with the tackle.
This is the way the Greyhounds always start off. They come out, they throw a couple good plays, get a decent yardage, and they get to third down and shoot themselves in the foot.
So we'll see if they can do that here. Hopefully not. 2 wide receivers left, 2 wide receivers right. Moore shotgun. Imes to his left. Dropping back is Moore. And he's looking to step up, and he's looking to run. And he gets the first down. Moore running out of bounds. Minute 22 to go here in the third quarter. First down, Statesville.
Good run by Moore. Didn't see anything downfield, so it looks like he just took a run forward to the sideline.
Teams still in the 3A playoffs. Going to be paying attention to the end of this game and the score. This ball was thrown over another screenplay intended for Gibbs in between his hands. Brings up 2nd and 10, but they're going to see the score at the end of this game, and they're going to realize this 10 seed really isn't a 10 seed.
Yeah.
They just play in probably the toughest conference in the western part of North Carolina.
Yeah, absolutely. My best advice is to watch the film.
Watch the film.
Do not watch the seedings.
No. Yeah, don't watch the seedings. Go back, watch some old highlights from KTC. You know, we've covered them all year. This is a real ball team. Moore looking over at the single coverage for Gathings. Gathings is able to pull it in. Had Ussery beat. Jawing a little bit.
Doing a lot of jawing for 31-0 score.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Didn't want to say it. 19. Belton Presley limping off the field. Kobe Pacehour will come on the field and take over at the free safety position for him. But he's on the same side as Gathings. So let me tell you something. If Gathings thinks he's got his man beat, Pacehour got enough speed to come across. Moore looking far. He had his receiver just a little bit overthrew him. That was intended receiver was number 19. Sincere Caldwell. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, absolutely they are.
Ussery and Gathlings still having a little bit of a battle on the field. Oh, yeah. Ussery and Gathlings. But I tell you what, I'm serious. If Gathlings thinks he's got his man beat, Kobe Paysauer's got enough speed to cover that ground. It's going to be a delay handoff to Imes. Imes comes up through the center, able to gain 5, keeps it on the ground. Clock running underneath 30 seconds now in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, it kind of makes you feel like why they couldn't move the ball like this
yeah.
in earlier parts of the game.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're good at quarterback, running back, and receiver. Just had very unfortunate tonight.
These two about to go at one.
5 seconds more takes the snap. He was obviously not on the same page. Not on the same page as Gathlings. Gathlings ran an little slant in route, and Moore thought he was going to run the seam, and that brings an end to the 3rd quarter. 31-0. We'll be back after these messages on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family-owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. Bridges True Value Hardware is a family-owned and operated business conveniently located in downtown Kings Mountain. They remain as focused today on satisfying the needs of their customers as their founding fathers were in the 1880s. Of course, the products they carry have changed over the years, but not their interest in providing quality at a fair price. And no project is too small for their well-trained staff, with nearly 200 years of cumulative experience meeting customers and solving problems. If you're tired of the box store experience, give them a try. Bridges Hardware, 301 West King Street, Kings Mountain. Call 704-739-5461.
We're back here at Statesville. Dropping back to pass was Moore, but the pressure was on him. 44 busted up through there. That's, I don't have a 44 either.
44.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. 44, Derek Wilson. Wilson busted up through there. Brought a lot of pressure. That's going to be a turnover on down, so Kings Mountain's going to take over. 11:54 to go, looking at the Mr. Sparky scoreboard.
No malarkey, Mr. Sparky.
Reed's going to hand it off to Brooks. Brooks finds a seam up through the center for a first down and more. And Kings Mountain picks up where they left off, keeping the ball on the ground, having a lot of success.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a voice for the Saturday morning sports talk tomorrow. They're getting me all excited with these long runs. I'm thinking one of them's going to break it off.
Yeah, Brooks just doing what Brooks does, man. He puts that foot in the ground and he gets off to the races.
I'd like to know what his 40 time is.
Yeah.
Got a lot of speed behind him.
Absolutely. And just a sophomore. He's got a great future ahead of him.
Yeah. There's another handoff to Brooks. A little bit patient this time before he hit the hole. Got positive yardage out of it, though, 1 or 2 yards. So continuing to keep the clock running, not a bad idea if you're Kings Mountain.
Looks like they're bringing the Mac attack back in the game.
Kalen Mack's in. Shotgun. It's going to be a play action. He's looking for Paysauer. Paysauer pulls it in.
Yes, sir. He
That
did.
is a big gain from the 48 all the way down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
That's a big gain by Pacehour.
Yeah, look, great play. Fooled me.
I'm going to tell you what, I am they know this, people listening on Saturday mornings, I'm a Georgia Bulldogs fan.
Okay.
And let me tell you something, if this young man would like to commit to the University of Georgia, we will happily accept.
I'm sure y'all would.
We will happily accept.
Yes,
Obviously,
sir.
the young man's going to go wherever he thinks he's got the best opportunity to make use of his skill set.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you something, it's hard to pass up at SEC school.
Hey, man. If you can do it at a SEC school, you're almost guaranteed to play on Sundays.
Raquelin Mack gets the call again, and he bumbles all the way down for another Kings Mountain first down. And this offense just continues to roll. Clock has stopped momentarily as they move the chains, but once the chains are set, it's back to moving that clock.
Yes, sir. Chain Crew's definitely got a great workout. When Kings Mountain has the ball tonight.
Absolutely.
I think that last play, well, not the last play, but the play before last when they went to Kobe, they just been grinding it so much that they just threw everybody off with the pass that time.
Jumbo package in here. Again to Raquelin Mack.
Boom.
Man.
Runs over a guy. Yeah, I definitely heard some hitting going on when Mack lowered his shoulder. I heard it way up here at the top of the booth.
Yep, underneath 10 minutes now. Clock will continue to run. Hey, you know, if I'm Kings Mountain, I know exactly what I'm running, which is on the ground plays. I'm taking this all the way down to maybe 2-3 seconds left on the play clock, and then I'm hiking it.
Yeah, if you take a look at the Statesville defense right there, definitely look a little bit demoralized.
Looking a little bit winded.
Yeah.
Hand off to Mack. Mack just bulldozing again and again, getting closer and closer. This time I think he gets down to maybe the 1 or 2 yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Gets the first down, so now it's just first and goal. Two to go. Yep, just eat this clock up a little bit more. Score one more touchdown. We'll be close.
Yeah, if I was the coaching staff, you know, I know sometimes you get caught up in the game, but I definitely would have brought Brooks back in the game just for a reward touchdown down here on the goal line.
I agree. But they're going to feed the bulldozer. And he's in there for his third touchdown of the night. We got flags flying after the play, though.
Seems like the last 3 Kings Mountain touchdowns, there's been flags in the end zone after they scored.
Yeah, they've been after the play, so it's not going to negate the touchdown. It's probably unsportsmanlike across the field, across the board. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Statesville.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against the Greyhounds.
It'll probably be enforced on the kickoff. So the point after unit is on the field, trying to make it 38 to nothing.
I think 45 may have been ejected.
Yeah, we might actually have an ejection on the field.
Let's see, number 45, that is Braxton Peters, junior linebacker, 5'10", 220 pounds. What you were speaking on it earlier, you get a couple of too many penalties, you get thrown out the game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that is a rule on the high school level, or at least I would be expecting it to be.
Yeah.
I know it is on the collegiate level. The only time you want to get it thrown out of a game on the professional level is if you talk back to a ref or targeting.
Another good kick.
Kick is up and good. 38 to nothing on the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring. Check out the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday specials from Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesdays, it's the Alaskan Whitefish with all the trimmings for just $6.99. On Wednesdays, it's Low Country Broil with all the trimmings for $9.99. And on Thursday, it's an 8-ounce hamburger steak with peppers, onions, or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, and hush puppies for only $6.99. Specials good from 4 to 8 p.m. at Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Kings Mountain.
.31 to go, 38-0. Kick is off and off the end post. And of course, the ball moved forward due to the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty at the end of the touchdown. It was enforced on the kickoff. Yep, sure enough.
Yeah.
This unfortunately is looking like it's going to be Statesville's first loss on the season. And you hate to see that it's coming in the playoff time. Hate to see it. Obviously, I'll take the time. I know we'll do it at the end, but I'll take the time and congratulate Statesville. You've had a very great year. But if you ask a lot of people, this is not a 10 seed.
No.
This is not a 10 seed in Kings Mountain. This is a top 5 seed, if not possibly a true 1 seed.
Yeah.
This is going to be a handoff to Imes. Imes breaks the tackle. Gets forward for the first down. So you see a little bit of life there.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see if you're Statesville. Keeping the ball on the ground, though, that means one thing once these chains are set, and that's the clock should be started.
Yeah. Sucks for Imes, man. Looks like he's a senior. You can definitely tell he's got some flash and some bounce in his legs.
Yeah, he runs hard. Moore looks over, quick pass. High and out of the reach of Gibbs. That's like the 3rd or 4th ball I've seen just slip right through Amari Gibbs' hands. He's a rather tiny receiver. Listed at 5'6".
5'6".
That's a small receiver. Moore sometimes puts the ball just over his head. They bring up 2nd and 10. Moore on the delay to Imes. Kings Mountain sniffed that one out, and he's dropped in the backfield.
Yeah, Kings Mountain still playing great D, 38-0. 7.5 left in the third. We're in the third?
Fourth. We're in the fourth.
Okay.
3rd down, 4th quarter.
Yeah, I looked at the wrong number. Still playing tough D.
Absolutely.
They do have... Look like they have subbed out their linebacker core.
Yeah.
But they have number 42 in. I think he's going to be a great kid. He's a freshman. He comes in a lot because big sack.
Big sack. I think that they were trying to possibly set up a screenplay.
Loss of about.
There's a flag on the play way late.
I think that's going to be unsportsmanlike.
I think it's unsportsmanlike. Kings Mountain, look, this is not the time for that. This is not the time for that. You've made a big play. Now, it's after the play, so it's going to move it up just a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for a first down, but I'm telling you, that's just a dumb play. You got to be a little bit more disciplined in this time. You accept victory the same way you would accept defeat, and just, you got to be smart. You got to be smart. Unsportsmanlike indeed on Kings Mountain. It's going to move them forward a little bit, but not enough for a first down. going to be 3rd and 13. We're going to have a meeting between some referees. I think they're going to try and get a little bit of a hold on this game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, you hate to see it, but stands have kind of started to clear out.
Yeah.
I think everybody's starting to realize the fate that is coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, when the game is over, don't go anywhere. We're going to have a quick Kings Mountain Auto Supply post-game show. Of course, there's not going to be very much to talk about. But we'll bring you just a quick recap. We'll have a play of the game brought to you by Parker Farm Service, Love's Fish Box, defensive player, an offensive MVP, and an SNR Auto Sales player of the game. Again, that will be coming with the Kings Mountain Auto Supply post-game show. We've got a timeout on the field. We'll be back after this message.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do.
38-0, 7 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Kings Mountain has been all over the Greyhounds of Statesville since the beginning. Statesville with the ball right now. 4th and 13. So Kings Mountain looking to cause a loss on the play. It's going to be completed to Gathings, and he gets the first down. So great play there by Statesville, able to keep the drive alive and get the first down just under the 7-minute mark now. This game's really played rather fast. I don't know why the clock's not running right now. There it goes. Yeah. 6 minutes and 50 seconds.
Run that clock.
Run that clock. Trips to the left. Long receiver to the right of Moore. Moore's going to hand this one off to Imes, and Imes is stopped really before he can get to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of 1.
Yes, sir. And still giving credit to the Kings Mountain D. Other than a few guys out there right now, are subs, and they're still playing hard-nosed football. A couple of the secondaries are some starters, but the linebacker right now is number 42, A.J. Richardson. He's going to be a load here in the next couple of years because he really knows how to play the linebacker position, and has great size, 5'9", 230 pounds as a freshman.
Moore dropping back. He gets touched as he lets the ball go. Ball is incomplete. Still battling out is Ussery and Gathings.
I love to see these guys compete.
Yeah.
A few times they've gotten a little chippy, but there's been a couple times after the play where they've shaken each other's hands, pat each other on the head, told each other good play. Just two competitors been going at it all night. I've seen both of them win the matchups at certain points in time in the game, but I do like to see great competition, man. That's awesome. I just hate that pass stop the clock.
Yeah. Moore out to the flat. Big hit. Dropped all the way back. Whoa, if you wouldn't have blown that play dead, that might have been a fumble.
Yes,
but
sir.
That was great coverage there. Number 19, Belton Presley. All over the receiver, Amari Gibbs. That's for a loss.
So we got fourth down? Yeah, fourth down. Fourth down, and let's see, about It's like about maybe 4th and 12, 14. Going for it here.
Moore dropping back. They're bringing the heat. Got the screenplay set up. Imes has got a lot of room. Got the first down. There's a big hit from behind, though. Able to bring him down. It was number 14 there on the hit, Devon Presley.
Yes, sir. I'm starting to get the idea that I don't think, even with the subs in, I don't think Kings Mountain, I think they're going for the shutout right now.
Oh, I believe they are, too. Getting ready to go underneath the 5-minute mark.
I don't blame them at all. You play to the whistle blows, to the horn blows. That's something you can hang your hat on, having a shutout against an undefeated number 2 ranked team in their place. You know, that's something you can brag on to yourself for, you know, for the fans and the coaches.
We got another timeout. We'll be back after this message.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
And we're back. 4 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 38-0. Kings Mountain still with the lead. 1st and 10 here. Statesville has the ball, driving, seeing if they can at least get some points on the board. Snaps back to Moore. Moore's looking to go far across the middle, just out of the reach of both receivers, though. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Had 2 receivers in the same area, but one of them was definitely open.
Yeah.
Just overthrew him just a little bit.
Trips to the right, lone receiver to the left. Moore's got Imes to his right. 2nd down and 10 for the Statesville Greyhounds. Moore's dropping back. He gets pressured from the corner, and he slips away from it. He takes off forward. He lowers his shoulder, but he gets cracked.
Devontae Moore, the quarterback keeper. Tackle made by Jackson.
Yeah, had a little space that time. Made a good decision. Looks like Mountaineers had a small blitz coming. Broke the tackle from the blitz, took off. Got some good yardage on that play.
Yeah, he was able to get the first down. Clock continues to run, though, as he never went out of bounds. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Hand off to Imes. Imes gets forward for about 2 yards, but he's stopped by the big defensive lineman for Kings Mountain.
Yeah, Mountaineers and Greyhounds are showing some good sportsmanship right now.
Yep.
A little bit better than a lot of the chippiness we've seen before.
Yeah, I agree. I think they both realize what's happening. But I think they can both respect it now.
Yeah.
It was chippy early, and, you know, I think Statesville wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah.
But you can't say that Statesville didn't have a great season. It's unfortunate you had to run into Kings Mountain as soon as you did in the playoffs. Great catch. Moore finds his receiver down the left-hand side. That's number 17, Dontel Carter. That was a good throw towards his back shoulder. He had to turn around and get that. That was an excellent throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Statesville's offense, you know, I mean, they're trying to put something on the board.
Yeah. But, you know, sometimes when this happens, I've been in this position a lot, unfortunately. I played for a school that I'm not going to mention any names. We wasn't great none of my years. Sometimes at the end of the game, man, you're just trying to move the ball a little bit, trying to get in the end zone just to make you and your team feel a little bit better about yourself.
We got a timeout, Kings Mountain. You know what? We're just gonna keep this one here. 38-0. Kings Mountain on top of Statesville. 2:41 to go. I guess Kings Mountain still. The coach kind of says, I'd like to keep this shutout, guys, if we can. But, you know, right now on the 3-yard line, Statesville, all they got to do really is hand it off to Imes. And I think they'll be in a pretty decent field position to get the touchdown just from 3 yards out, because Imes, it seems like, is averaging about 5 yards a carry when he does get the ball. So it's doable. But Kings Mountain, I wouldn't be surprised if Kings Mountain loads the box a little bit, puts maybe 7 or 8 down low, brings one of the safeties in, says, hey, man, you're going to have to really earn this one. I'm sorry. We don't really want to concede these 7 points easily.
Right. I would also look out for the quarterback keeper.
Yeah. For more.
Yeah. Looks like he's got a lot of room to operate on the right side. Starting to play on the left hash.
Swing pass.
Oh, should have been a penalty.
Yeah, I agree. He had Imes' right hand. They had a wheel route, like a swing wheel route run there for Imes. Hit him in the chest, but got away with holding his right arm.
Yes. Referee standing right there, right in front of the play, right next to the pylon. How he didn't see it, I don't know, but, you know, I'm sure the Mountaineers are happy about it.
Yeah, they're happy about it because they got away with one.
Yeah.
they really got away with one. Keeps the clock stopped, though. 2 minutes and 33 seconds.
Imes
takes it in, and there he goes. Statesville's on the board. Touchdown, Greyhounds.
Oh, yeah, looks like we got another flag on the play again for some chippiness.
I thought we were over this, boys. I thought the chippiness was over. Here's the thing. If you're Statesville, do you even attempt to go for an onside kick? 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. You're down 38 to coming on to be 7. I'm really surprised they're not going to try for 2.
Right. Well, you know what? I do expect them to go for the onside kick just because, you know, years later, this score, this game's going to be in the record books.
Yep.
You know, it'll look better to see 38-12 than it would be 38-6.
Field goal is up and good. Extra points up and good. 38-7. Kings Mountain still leads. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be back after these messages.
The kickoff sales event is underway at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. The selection is absolutely unbelievable. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find it at SNR Auto Sales in Shelby. See their selection of trucks, vans, and SUVs, plus Mercedes, BMWs, Hondas, Cadillacs, Chevrolets, Nissans, Fords, and more. They have a vehicle for every need, and financing is available. Check them out at SNR Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby. Become one of their satisfied customers today. Only at srautosales.com.
Hi, I'm Rusty Wise with Mr. Sparky by Wise Electric Control. Did you know we cover the entire Charlotte market?
Our Mr. Sparky electricians are everywhere to serve you from Cherryville, Kings Mountain, Gastonia to downtown Charlotte. We are your local electrician to call when you have any home or business electrical issues. If you're a Panthers fan, Knights fan, or Hornets fan, Mr. Sparky is here for you.
No more malarkey. Call Mr. Sparky.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, WCSL Cherryville, Gastonia.
Unsportsmanlike conduct caused the kick to be moved up some, so the kick will go through the end zone. No try on the onside kick. Kings Mountain will get the ball with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. I can go ahead and tell you how this play calling is going to go. We're going to see a lot of either Raquelin Mack, we're going to see a lot of Brooks coming onto the field. 38-7 again, looking at the Mr. Sparky scoreboard. Shotgun formation still. Backup quarterback in now. And it's a low snap. He's on the ground. So it'll be called dead. The clock will run though. You didn't want to go backwards, but we're going underneath 2 minutes now. In the game now is Luke Bishop at quarterback, wide receiver.
Actually, that's not Luke.
That's the number he switched.
Yeah, Luke went to 17. I don't know who that is, but it's number 13.
I don't know who it is, but they just handed the ball off to number 23, Albert Hope. And Hope basically got all those yards back.
Hope is a very capable running back. Here with Kings Mountain blowing people out this year, Hope's got to see a lot of action in the backfield. Actually seen him take 2 long runs to the house playing in late in the games. If he catches the seam, Hope's pretty fast. He can take one to the house.
Well, he's going to be looking for that.
Absolutely.
They got the first down. It's going to be a low snap, but Hope gets it. Slips a little bit right there around that 30-yard line where everybody's kind of been slipping today.
Yeah.
Flags come flying in again. There's just too many, really, if you ask me, I'm blaming the coaching staff for not having gotten a grip on this earlier. You hate to see the kids get chippy like that. It's unfortunately going to be on Statesville, so it's going to move them forward a little bit more for Kings Mountain. I don't even want to know how many unsportsmanlike conduct penalties there have been. There's been too many, really. Coaching staff, if you ever see this video, just know I would have liked for you to have bit this in the bud early.
Yeah.
And just said, hey, we've had enough of this. It's one thing to play hard, but it's really garbage time now. There's no need for this.
We got
first and 10,
formation.
And victory formation has in fact been set. Knee has been taken. Clock is running. See if we're going to take it under a minute. And it looks like Kings Mountain will in fact come out with the victory, 38-7 over the Statesville Greyhounds. 10 seed upsets the 2 seed. Unfortunately, this gives Statesville their first blemish on the season. Again, they're going under center. All it's going to take is one last knee. And that's going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, clock's going to run out. 38-7, Kings Mountain comes into Statesville and pulls off the upset and the victory. They will be moving on to the next round. Stick around, though. We're getting ready to come back with a quick Kings Mountain Auto Supply post-game show. We'll have some awards to give away. So stick around. We'll be back after these messages, KTCBroadcasting.com.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
The game plays right here.
Are you ready for some football?
Your sports leader, WOHS Shelby, WLON Lincoln, WCSL Cherryville Gastonia.
Yeah. And we're back here for a Kings Mountain Auto Supply post-game show. Go ahead and put all the scoreboard. Final score, looking at the Mr. Sparky scoreboard, 38-7, Kings Mountain all over Statesville from the get-go. Let's go back to our artwork. We've got some awards to give out. We've got a Parker Farm Service Play of the Game, a Love's Fish Box Defensive Player of the Game, a Just-in-Time Plumbing Offensive MVP, and an S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game. Before we do that, I'll just do a quick summary from the get-go. Kings Mountain came out on top, really putting the ball on the ground, had a lot of success running the ball, whether it was with Raquelin Mack or Brooks. Had a lot of success with it early. They stuck with it. That's why the game really went by so fast, because the clock just kept ticking every time Kings Mountain had the ball. Kings Mountain got a lot of Renato Automall touchdowns, 3 of them on the ground, 4 of them. No, wait, did I do that right? 3 of them on the ground, 2 of them with Raquelin Mack, 1 of them with Ethan Reed, and 1 passing touchdown as well from Ethan Reed to the corner as well for the wide receiver Quentin Davidson. So a lot of the scoring for Kings Mountain came in the first half. Halftime score was 31-0. If you look at it by a game of halves, the first half was won by Kings Mountain. The second half was actually tied then, because Kings Mountain only scored once and Statesville was finally able to get on the board. So that is just a quick recap of how the game has gone. Statesville tried to do a lot. Their offense showed flashes of explosiveness. Unfortunately for Statesville, penalties, and they just really couldn't keep their footing when they were in the center of the field.
Yes, sir. Penalties really hurt the Greyhounds tonight. You just have to give it up to the Kings Mountain defense.
Yeah.
They played really hard tonight. Had a good battle with the wide receiver for the Greyhounds and the defensive back Ushery for the Mountaineers.
Yeah.
They did show some flashes in the pass game, show some flashes in the run game, but just untimely penalties and a hard-nosed Kings Mountain defense just held them in check tonight.
All right, Jawan, you've got some awards for us. We'll go ahead and knock these out. Like we said, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, this game was a little bit one-sided, so we really don't have much to break down. The scoreboard really does it for itself.
Oh, yeah. Defensive, let's see here. The Love's Fish Box Defensive Player of the Game for me tonight is going to be Javari Rice Wilson. Made some really big hits tonight. Held the run game of the Greyhounds in check. Really hit the gaps hard. Greyhounds quarterback was really good. Kept him in check. So he's going to be my defensive player of the game tonight. My offensive MVP is going to be my just-in-time plumbing offensive MVP is going to be Rashard Brooks. Could have gave it to him or Mack, but really great runs. Start the game off. Brooks came out as the starting running back tonight. Really ran the ball down the field. Got him in some great scoring positions. So he's going to be my offensive player tonight. The player of the game is going to be Raquelin Mack.
Yep.
Big bulldog, man. Had 2 touchdowns. Was really unstoppable tonight, inside and outside. Had some great runs. So he'll be my player of the game. And the play of the game, if I ain't mistaken, was it the first touchdown of the game?
First touchdown, yep.
Yeah. Ethan Reed.
25-yarder.
25-yarder to Quentin Davidson in the back of the end zone, was actually double covered. Threw it to the very back of the pylon, and Davidson made a diving catch to bring it in. It's a great play.
Absolutely. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring a close to today's matchup between Kings Mountain and Statesville. If you stuck around, you got to hear a really good one. If you're a Kings Mountain fan, unfortunately, if you're a Statesville fan, really didn't go your way tonight. But again, big congratulations though to Statesville on a great season. You hate to see that your first blemish comes this early in the playoffs, but we know what kind of monster Kings Mountain can be, and it's time for them to step up because it's when it all matters. It's playoff time. Once again, I'll show the scoreboard's been turned off. I was going to show the scoreboard one more time. Mr. Sparky scoreboard final score was 38-7 Kings Mountain over Statesville. And with that, until next time, from Jawan Wilson and Hunter Yancey, we hope you all have a great, safe night. You've been listening to KTCBroadcasting.com.
Check out the Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday specials from Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesdays, it's the